Alrighty. Think we're live. We're live. Let me know if... It was giving me some weird message last time, like, oh, we can't let you stream right now. So let me know if everything's good. I don't know why this audio mix is... there we go. Get my stuff adjusted. How you doing, everybody? Let me turn this mic up a little bit, too. I don't know why it's a little bit lower. I don't know. Maybe it's peaking. Well, no, hold on. I think this should be good. Let me just doing all right. Hey, Deborah, how's it going? Oh, let me get into the chat. Santiago's in here. How's it going, man?
I'm fine. I'm already at it.
All right. Busy riding away with the pals.
Oh, goddamn, I just got in and already getting hit by a raid.
Yeah, me too. Fangirls attacked me.
It means the incinerator guys.
Ah, yes. The extremists.
Extremely ferocious pals. Wild pals.
Ooh, ferocious pals.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to need to change my base here. I need to get some pal crystals here. Yeah. That and some wood. Some stone and some wood. That's good. We gotta get over. I gotta establish new base. People making Mines of Moria jokes in my chat.
Oh yeah, should have put up the YouTube channel on one side. Well, they're already dealt with.
All right. Guys, get on making this thing right now. I need arrows.
If you can get an Orsurk or a Grisbolt, these guys have a large area of effect with one of their lightning attacks. Boom.
Nice. I'll need to level up quite a bit more before I can get an Ozark.
Not necessarily. You just breed them.
No, that's true. I haven't really gotten into breeding on either of my accounts yet.
I've been heavily on it. I've been whittling them down, but there's a lot more to it. It's kind of annoying a pain in the ass to get the right combinations. You can optimize it, but it's a pain in the ass.
Darn.
Right now I have a shit ton of Anubis. Anubises. Anubai, whatever you want to use as a plural.
I don't know if they have a plural as those, but yeah. Anubai might be it.
To get the right combination out of it, it's like...
Oh, you know how to get a guaranteed Anubis X-Runner? How do you do that?
Breeding with the Manta, that small Manta ray at level 4, and at level 20 you can Relaxosaurus. Relaxosaurus or Relaxosaurus Lux, and then you also have Bushi is another option with I forgot which one. Penking. I think
yeah, he says X-Runner says Penking and Bushi. Get you Anubis.
Yeah, Penking and Bushi, and those both can get a level. Ooh. If you're 25, you'll be able to get them quite relatively easily.
Nice. Why? Yeah. It doesn't matter who is female. Okay. I didn't know. Does gender actually matter in?
Yeah. For breeding, yeah, you need one male, one female.
Well, yeah. But I mean, for like as far as like what you get, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
which
matter.
One's female, which one's male.
That's irrelevant.
Oh, right on.
What does matter, however, is the passive skills and how it works in this game. You can improve your chances. The best way to do it is one if both parents only have 2 passive skills. Anymore, and you start to decrease your chances of getting the
Oh.
passive skills. And this also doesn't take away from the possibility of what they refer to, most people refer to as mutations,
Oh.
where
Freaks.
they get a different passive skill than either of the parents.
Ah. Mutants. I don't want any freak pals. Just send them to like prison, some sort of tower with a mask on.
And they finally fixed, with the recent updates,
Yeah.
they fixed the catch rate. Hallelujah.
Yeah, now no. They were saying like it didn't hurt you, but it didn't help you. And I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I feel like my
Yeah.
thing decreased.
No, mine increased significantly.
Or no, I meant yeah, after the bug. But I think the bug. They were saying the bug didn't decrease your catch rate, but rather just didn't improve it. I don't know if I
doubt
believe
it.
them.
No, I had a definite decrease in catch rate.
God. So many of these things. Zerg rush.
And then-
no.
And it does help if you're using the sphere bazooka.
Oh, nice.
Single shot sphere launcher. Or sphere
I've
launcher.
tried that thing and that had like 0 momentum. Is there a secret to getting it to work?
Well, it does add to range. It does add to
Oh,
the
it does.
range.
I thought
Yeah.
I was how like I wasn't even getting. I was getting less range.
Might be one of the bugs they had in.
Oh yeah, I'll have to try it again.
They didn't mention it outright, but I think it was one of the. My guess is it was one of the bugs.
Good,
The
box.
bugs.
Then again, I never used it before the patch, so I have no idea.
You have no idea. I have no idea.
You really
Yes,
does.
Marty, we know you're clueless about a lot of things.
What's up, pals?
Hey,
Pals
how's it
in
going?
Palworld?
How's it going, Pally?
Good.
You're going
yo,
for another.
pal.
You're going for Taco Bell later on.
I'm I'm ordering 6 hard shell tacos.
Oh, nice. That's the only way to eat tacos.
Yeah. Did y'all ever eat like a they had like one of those giant big box things, which I guess they still have some, but I'd ate a whole one of those like for a big family.
Oh, like by yourself?
Yeah. You know, one of those
but-
kind of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Dave, I did some research into the spheres, and apparently also the catch rate is diminishing return the higher you go. So you need to take into account your resources used for creating them. And the advice there was basically spreadsheet guy put all the spheres into a spreadsheet with all the statistics. Same with the facets and in flying and running mounts.
Yeah.
Relatively new channel, and the spheres you want to get the 3 types. If you are able to get all 6 of them, or the regular pal sphere, because you can get them for free basically if you have a Vixie. Even in the ranch, it keeps digging up all sorts of things, including spheres.
Yeah.
The second one is the Gigasphere, because it's the latest one before you have to use cement on it. And then the last one is the Legendary Sphere, the final one.
Ooh.
So depending on how much you increase, the last one you want to stop at is Gigasphere, and as soon as you get higher than that, you keep using the Gigasphere, but then the Ultra Sphere, and you can build Ultra Spheres or the other ones and Hyper Spheres until you get the Legendary Sphere, and then you quit those 2 as well, and just keep it Legendary, Giga, and regular Pal Sphere.
Really?
Everything else is diminishing returns. It isn't like it's incremental. It's more like it starts to flatten off.
The stuff like the hypersphere just isn't worthwhile.
As long as you don't have legendary, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he just put it all in a spreadsheet with all sort of catches, all the numbers. Basically spreadsheet memory for Palworld. and also did the same thing for everything regarding the fastest flying mounts and the fastest running mounts. Did the same thing for those, including all the passive skills like runner, nimble, and swift included. And even included if you do condensing, what impact has condensing?
Oh, does it actually help the speed?
Yeah, but you need to go quite up for certain things, like for their skills, the things they can do. Once you have all 5 stars or all 4 stars, they get 1 level to their skills, or to their what is it here? Their work suit abilities get increased by a level if you get all 4 stars.
Yeah.
But for example, farming has an immediate effect in increasing how much resources they give.
Oh, interesting.
So like chickpea and mozzarella, for example, at each new level they increase their amount that they lay within the minute. So chickpea, if you get it to the first level, the first star, is like 2 eggs within a minute. 3 stars, 2 stars, 3 eggs, 4 stars, 5 eggs. No, 4 eggs.
Yeah.
And then until the 4th star, it's 5 eggs within the minute.
Yeah.
So if you're building cake suits or resource heavy, then yeah.
So it could be worth it for that.
And they're easily to catch. It's not like you have to do. As long as your spheres are high enough, they're basically just one-shotting them, and you can catch them.
Love it when you talk nerd.
Especially now with the effigies that are finally working. Regular pal sphere, level 1 chickpea, boom, got it.
My favorite nerds.
Got a person. That's good. Now.
Marty,
Human traffickers.
we know you have a hard-on for Ryan, so every time he talks nerd when it comes to Minecraft and you like it,
Like it even though I don't play it.
Tell me about that redstone.
oh yeah, I just got the black merchant. Yesterday I got all the merchants, including the black one.
Oh yeah. Including that one. I call him colored merchant, but each his own.
You know the funniest thing is when Ryan made the how-to like Minecraft videos for me, and I never used them.
That was. I mean, hopefully someone got some use out of it. It's important to have like a person in mind when you make a video. Like, how do I make it so Marty would understand? And then like you have a lot of bases covered.
I actually did watch them, but I mean, I was gonna like go like slow mo, like do it while I'm playing a game and try to make sure I'm doing everything. But yeah, never got around to it. But I'll use them eventually.
No, Lovelander, no.
No, Homelander.
Bastards killed me. My pal.
Did y'all ever watch that show, The Boys?
Nah, I never watched it. I've only seen clips.
Yeah, I watched it.
It's actually pretty good. I like it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't watch many shows.
We'll wait and see with the new season coming out, because if Generation V was any indicator, it doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Was that a
I want some of
spin-off?
that.
Yeah, kind of like a prelude to younger generation. And,
What? There's another show called Generation V.
yeah, it's kind of the in between season 3 of The Boys and season 4.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Focused on the younger generation of the new superhero academy.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Was it as good as the boy?
No.
Yeah, that's what I
Like the
figured.
boys, their shock value, as it were, was part of the story and made sense. Here, it's simply over the top combined with some woke. Well, it's not exactly propaganda in this case, but it comes close enough.
It doesn't have a star like a black woman or something.
Yeah. She's in one of the first episodes immediately. No, she killed her mother with her own menstrual blood. She can manipulate blood. She killed her mother with her own menstrual blood with her first period that she
Wow.
had.
That's
Huh?
great. Great concept for a show.
Huh?
Well, that was just the first thing when it came to her powers. Yeah, well, yeah.
You're talking about eating like 20 hard shell tacos at one time.
Yeah.
Have you ever eat like the sack full of crystals?
Zach,
The what?
Yeah, they're like White Castle. They're the little burgers. There's 12
No,
little burgers.
I don't have a White Castle near me.
You don't have the crystals either?
No.
Oh,
So crystals is a fast food.
Yeah.
Food.
yeah. But anyway, it's like those little slider burgers, and you just eat like 12 of them. So it's nothing really heroic, but you know, it's like hey, whatever.
Bro.
My guys are hungry.
It's like you just eat it, and you're like, I am all that is man.
The rite of passage
That's it.
up in Alabama.
Redneckville. Yep. Be like,
Where the hell's
oh,
the
Timmy
food?
over there, he never even ate a sack full before. Look at that little wink.
How can you trust him, you know, when things go down, start getting bad?
That's right. You can't trust him. He can't even hold down a sack full. Oh man, I did the dumbest thing the other day. Okay, I mean, and I admit
Okay.
when I do dumb stuff.
Wouldn't be the first
Um,
time.
You know the stupid little they look like a can of Skull or dip or whatever. It's the Zen pouches.
The what?
What?
It's ZYN. It's a pouch of nicotine. It's like, and it's got no tobacco, but it's just straight nicotine. Y'all hadn't heard of
Okay.
those before? They're like real popular.
Never heard of it.
No.
Is that like
Uh,
Skull?
I don't smoke.
Yeah, it's like it's in little pouches. It's like Skull, but it's not tobacco. It's just a straight. I don't know how they get straight nicotine in it, but it's just a straight nicotine. It's real popular, I guess, with like teenagers or 20-year-old hustlers, and then that Tucker Carlson is big on it. Like he says he has like one in him like all day long.
Me and,
But,
him and Vlad, the Zen patches.
Vlad the Impaler, yeah.
What kind of horseshit is that? It's extremely
Shoot,
Bad
hold on.
advice.
I snuck in here.
Oh, wait, so
A
what
friend
did you
of
do with the
mine-
Zen pouch? You had the whole thing?
Is it taken rectally or what's the deal? Can you guys hear me? Like, am I
I can
on?
hear you.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you. We just
Marty
choose
got
to
real
ignore
quiet.
you.
I'm like, did I hit a nerve?
No,
He
we
probably
just
just
choose to
left.
ignore you.
Probably left.
Oh, you son of a
for
bitch.
some sort of important business meeting.
I forgot how hungry your guys get if you're on the server.
Yeah. Need that food.
Yeah, I forgot. So the server simply continues. You can put in an egg or put something on the stove and have a bunch of things in the lineup. And we get next on the server, whether or somebody has been on or not, everything will be done. So everything just continues even when you're gone.
Passive income.
Now, for me, I'm running one of them berry farms. I just got to figure out some way to automate getting the berries to
Normally
getting the
you,
berries to the guys.
you need somebody with a hand, the hand thingy colored in. We need to have that for work suitability.
Yeah, well, I know the work suitability. It's just they'll put them into storage. I don't think they. At least I haven't found it yet where they put them directly into the feed trough.
Usually they do that automatically, yeah.
Oh, they do. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get him in there. Yeah, everybody's hungry. I know, I'm coming. I walked into one of them raids.
Yeah, so did we.
They killed one of my foxes, I think.
I'm just glad your camp didn't get burned down.
They burned them down now?
No, I was on the server and I was catching some chickpeas, but some other pals started attacking, and one of the walls of your structure caught fire. I was like, oh boy.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, normally everything gets burned down, but for whatever reason it stopped.
I think they did decrease the fire spread a bit. Because people were complaining that like bushies would attack randomly and then everything would get burnt down to the ground.
Yeah,
It was a little too harsh.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I had it happen a couple times.
I assume like water pals will put it out or try to put it out, but if it's too fast, maybe they can't do it.
No, they didn't do it with me.
Wow, what the
I
hell?
don't think that mechanic is in yet.
What good are water pals? They can't put out fires.
Oh, dude, they're really hungry. No, don't. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna put them in the. If I put them in the queue, oh,
No,
I have
it
to feed them
won't.
by hand.
You can feed them by hand, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't. I don't think they'll decrease in hunger if they're in the box.
No, it won't. It simply will stay the same.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like right here. Just come and eat.
Is it in the? Maybe they're too depressed and have to do it manually.
What's the button for this again? What am I forgetting? Oh, F. No.
Come on, guys, eat.
Eat, damn it.
4.
Eat before your avocados go bad.
Here, man.
Pals won't eat. They're depressed.
No, but the Zen pouches, you know, it's just nicotine, so you get the benefits of like nicotine without all the other crap from tobacco and everything. So, and I've heard that nicotine's like good, like for focus and stuff. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna try it, see what it's like.
Yeah.
So I go to the gas station. I'm like, give me a Zen wintergreen, which I'm a cool kid.
Yeah.
And then
Bro, give me that zin.
and it's like 3 or 6, and I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. I was like 6.
Yeah, so go with a bigger number. Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, that's it. So I was like, are there only 6 pouches to a can? So no, it's like, that's the stronger one. I guess there's 3 milligrams or 6 milligrams.
Oh.
So I got the strongest one,
Marty's
and I've
hot
never
pickle
really
on Zin.
taken nicotine.
Okay. Now you're
So, no, I'm definitely not addicted. So anyways, I took it, and I was like, after about 5 minutes, I was like, I better take this out. Because I wasn't feeling anything, and I was like, man, I bet it's going to hit all of a sudden. I'm going to F me up. So I took it out, and I'm just sitting there, and God, it just hits me. Like, I mean, I just feel like crap. I feel like I got the flu or something. Like, I start sweating like it's cold down here, so I take off my long sleeve. I got a short sleeve on, and I'm just sweating profusely, and people are looking at me all weird, and I feel like I'm going to throw up. And then I'm like, oh crap, my alarm goes off, so I got to go pick up my kid from school, and I can't even drive.
Oh, really? Made you that nauseous?
Yeah. So, anyways, I show up like 10 minutes later, and he's the only kid there, and I was like, all right. So that way I didn't have to at least wait in line and throw up in line. So it was awful. And then I was like, I'm so freaking dumb, because when I was 17, I had a friend that dipped, and so I got a thing of dip, and it made me sick as a dog, and I wound up throwing up. So I was like, I'm not getting mouth cancer. So, so I should have known better. Like, damn, that was one of the dumbest things I've done in a while.
All right. Well, thank you, King Rob, for the $6 super chat. Enjoy an article and $1 for the YouTube taxes. Yeah, there's one heartfelt plus $1. I enjoy. Heartfelt, sir. Heartfelt.
Don't do Zen. Stay off the Zen, guys.
Yeah. Zen is a Zen.
Or work your way up with the 3 milligram.
Yeah, go with a 3.
Marty, just to give you an idea how absorbent nicotine is, if you get it on your skin, you will also get the effect.
Oh, I'll just hold it.
Yeah, a friend of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine. His aunt used to have a brown bar back in the for decades back in the day where you can still smoke inside.
Mm.
And at a certain point, they had to clean everything up. And the first they thought, oh, this is just paint on the walls and on the beams, the wooden beams.
Yeah.
Or we simply had a coat of paint on it. No, no. Everything was brown from the nicotine from the cigarettes from back in the day.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I remember going in people's houses and they're just things like that, and they were
Yeah.
once white. Oh, yeah.
So they start to cleaning it, and some of the drops of nicotine from during the cleaning got on his arm. And a couple minutes later, he started to feeling woozy and sick, and
Oh.
nauseous, simply because of the nicotine drops that got on his
Wow.
skin from all the cigarettes back in the day.
Was probably the asbestos mixed with nicotine. That's probably pretty deadly.
What does that nicotine actually do?
It's just a stimulant. It was originally an insecticide for plants, right? It killed things, but same as capsicum. And then
Oh,
people are like,
God.
"Hey, you can get messed up on this stuff."
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't it the same with bath salts? There was a time that bath salts were all the rage.
I don't think bath salts occur naturally in nature, do they?
That was just in Florida.
Oh, not my point. I'm simply saying that bath salts were used for something else entirely until people start taking them as drugs.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a lot of things too. Even Viagra. That was supposed to be like an endurance thing for runners.
No, I thought it
And
was
then
a
the
heart
runners were just
medicine.
reporting back, "Hey, I have like a giant erection while I'm running this marathon." And they're like, "Really?"
I thought it
and
was
they just
meant for a
stopped
heart
caring about
medication.
runners.
I thought it was meant for a heart medication.
Something to do with the blood and all that stuff, but they were using it. A lot of guys were using it for endurance running because it increased the blood flow.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh. Harder to run with this.
They're like, damn it, what's wrong with this cross country team of teenagers? They just got boners everywhere. What in the hell?
Dang. This isn't fair. The black kids get an extra 2 inches.
Jeez. I gotta be careful now. Steve Saylor's starting to like my
Yeah.
tweets, so I gotta
Oh,
start reaching into my soul.
Well, if it would happen today, it would probably be, oh, look, those guys are from the manosphere, a forest of cocks.
Oh no, nothing so funny. It was just because lately he's been fighting this other dude, Will, who refuses to see stats, and he sees stats, and he's yelling at him, calling him a racist. And then he finally started putting, you know what? You want to read about this in my book? And he started shilling his book. And I just remember that scene from that Brad Pitt movie where he's like, "F you, pay me." And I'm like, this is Steve Saylor now. You're gonna call me a racist? Pay me. Buy my book. Buy the merch. And
Was
I
that,
was like, good on him, man.
was that Brad Pitt?
No, Killing Me Softly was the movie. Just Brad Pitt was in it, and at the end he was a hitman. They're like, yeah, it's the way things work now. And he's like, F you, this is America, pay me. I know nobody watched the movie. Apparently it was a pretty good one.
I
haven't
think
watched
I
it
watched it, but it's been a long ass while.
I think the only movie that I've watched that you've talked about is Super Troopers, Brian.
Not true. I heard you watched a Billy Blanks movie.
Yeah, you heard
Don't
right.
groan, man. It's look, the execution, the cinematography, the acting is all bad, but their storytelling is top notch.
Well, I mean, it's like, all right, make a movie, but you're handcuffed. You'd have no budget, no money. Here you go, and it's like do the best you can. So yeah, I mean, I understand some, not
The
bad.
choreography is
considering.
pretty good on most of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes the plot's a little ham-fisted and the acting is wooden. But it's comfortable, man. It's like you talking about what's that stupid stuff you shoved in your butt or whatever?
Zen.
Xanax? Zen, yeah. It's like you eating Zen and like, wow, I can't drive and I see color. It's like that, but for films and with much better After Effects.
Yeah.
It's the fast food of films.
Yeah, this was back in the 80s anyway. Bunch of crap. Or was it the 90s? I don't know. Remember? That was when
King of the Kickboxers was 80s. But the whole genre carried on till 97 when China bought Hong Kong back, and then it was over.
Oh,
No, I'm not even joking. It really was. That's why Taiwan's so angry. They're like, yeah, we're not going back to... We saw what you guys did to Hong Kong.
So I have the assault rifle. Who wants to get to me?
Get to killing,
I
yeah.
just want to feed this guy.
Yeah, they assault rifle. Oh, these guys are weird.
Will they die if they starve enough?
I don't think so.
Sure. I don't think so.
Oh, come into my thing.
I don't think I can take these reptiles.
Maybe I can just come over and feed them from the thing directly.
2%.
Did I see Putin's interview? I haven't. And it sounds weird, but I really have no interest in that stuff. I guess I could.
Heresy.
Not like me. It's like,
don't watch
do I really care?
I haven't watched
Yeah.
it either.
Uh-uh.
Oh, they can't fight anymore. Well, what? Oh, man. And they're
I'm-
just sleeping. I
I'm
can't
only
drop them
interested
here.
at laughing at journalists that like act like it's some sort of crime to do an interview.
Yeah. Plus, when I saw Tucker doing his Tate interview, I realized, like, if he's like this with a guest that I know, there's no way he's not like this with the guests that I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the one advantage I could say about Tate. He's taught me to distrust the people that talk to him.
Okay.
I don't know how to feed these guys. They won't wake up.
Just eat.
Oh no, when they're
Bastard.
sleeping, you can't feed them.
All right, whatever. Well, he's incapacitated, so I can't bring him to the thing either.
No, you have to put them in your party. When you put them in your party, you can feed them.
Yeah, but it won't let me take them out and throw the ball down because they're incapacitated.
Oh.
So I don't know. I guess I just let them on the ground and hopefully they wake up before they die.
Can you do stuff to them when they're asleep?
No, Marty, you can't diddle them when they're asleep. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. It's weird you bring that up. I'm totally in agreement. Or I guess that's the corporate thing my girl always says. Agreeance. I hate that word. It's like conversate. Put them in the box for 9 minutes. Oh, well, that's it. A lot of this stuff, I really do look at it like, why do I need to care? Like, I get the hype, and I get the, oh, he's talking to Russia. America won't like that. They're coming to get you. But then I'm going, even if unless he says, like, the Fountain of Youth is over here, he gives me instructions to build one. I'm like, eh. Eventually it'll percolate, and, like, the most relevant clips will plop in there, and the memes will be there, and I'll pick it up through osmosis.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, I would get the important stuff because somebody's gonna like clip it and put it on Twitter or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think the last thing I got hyped for was like one of the Trump primary speeches.
Oh.
But
Or
it
the
was just,
debate.
oh, dude, there's this YouTube channel. I hope he comes back this election. He just, you know how I do my like goofy, like making fun of Tate, teching for pennies? He does those, but for politics.
Mhm.
Oh, there was this
That's
one where
wonderful.
it was just Trump saying, Jeb is a big fat waste, a mess. And then like air horns blasting and like t-shirts shooting out of the thing. And
Oh,
I gotta
great.
go find it. But it was literally the funniest thing you've ever seen. Hey, you can't talk to me like that. You're low energy. You don't deserve it. But it was like the best. It was like, what's that guy's name from Idiocracy? President Macho or whatever?
Camacho.
It was like that.
Camacho.
Yeah, President Camacho. They turned Trump into this for like this weird ad. It was the funniest thing ever. And that was
Oh,
the
they
last
got
time
a
I got
new
pumped.
one.
Like when I got to watch the original speeches for that, I was a little bit pumped. Okay, so you
They
guys
got a
got to go to
new
bed
one.
for 8 minutes.
Where he's not, and Biden can't even talk, and then it's like
That's funny.
right.
Medicine
can't even
workbench.
talk.
That's the question. Do we have medicine workbenches? No,
He's in-
I probably need it from tech.
Yeah, people are talking about like, I don't know, the special counsel saying like he can't remember things well in like official court
Oh
documents.
yeah, they're saying senile, so he can't stand
Yeah.
trial or something like that.
Which is not really weird defense when you're the president of the United States.
Oh, was
Dude,
that
and the only
something they
reason I
really
found out
said?
about that was because somebody put a meme up. At least our presidential candidate can stand trial for his crimes.
Oh, oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Bravo.
Ryan on the tech tree level 12 medieval medicine workbench.
Yeah, I see it here. I mean, it's pretty intuitive. Ooh, speaking of
Oh.
PAL, I hate. Sorry about the politics thing there, but there's this guy Whimzu who does videos on this thing. He brought up a good point. It's that Palworld's never gonna be competition against Pokemon.
Oh no.
And what he was bringing up is Pokemon's had multiple opportunities to attract people who have aged out of the original Pokemon and want to play it again as adults. Like Pokemon Go was a good example there. All of a sudden, everybody was playing it, and they could make adult-themed Pokemon content, and they just didn't. So it looks like Pokemon's not even trying to go for Pokemon with guns.
No.
So it's really not. They're completely after different demographics, which was interesting. You should put that on your podcast, Dave.
No.
Ooh.
I do like
know
your
what-
clips on it, by the way. Is
Yeah.
Dave even here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, well, it's
Hello?
good. Sometimes, like on Sunday, if my girl wants to go do brunch, I don't have time to watch like the whole thing. But when you got your little 5-10 minute clips, sometimes I can slip them in while she's fingering TikTok, and I can get caught up. Like I actually know what's going on now, which is great.
Yeah. It's they've been doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm
Although, I don't know. Maybe it's my TV. I'd have to go check. Do you master your audio at all, or do you just go in like?
yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. It just seems quieter on mine, but that might be on my side.
I'll have to look
Actually, you know what?
into it.
Forget what I just said. I'm gonna download one of your videos and check out the audio side myself and see if I know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about or if it's just on my side. Forget that.
I think some of the sound might be lower. Like, I know my mic has been I think a touch lower than normally is.
Well, I know because for what I was noticing on my YouTube videos is this, I learned this from the audiobook thing, is that even though it sounds good on my setup, you actually just have to trust the numbers and forget
Yeah.
what you hear. So what I was doing is I have a new audio chain I use if I want to master audio. My last Minecraft video had it, so if it sounds good, then that'd be why.
Yeah.
Where you actually have to master it to be at -3 decibels. But like I said, I have no idea if that's you or me, so forget what I was just saying before. Let me download and actually take a look.
Hey, bravo on the Minecraft video. That was great. I'm a fan now.
Thanks, Marty.
Not a game. It's a toy. But then it's not a toy. But then we're
5
confused.
toys wearing a trench coat.
No, it was really good. I like the music. I mean, just the whole Minecraft music is so relaxing.
Hell.
Yeah,
Just
the
whole
minimalist
thing,
stuff.
Yeah.
Why is there like?
Yeah.
They were originally going to go with some kind of chiptune beepy boopy sound and the C18 guy. And he did it for free. Imagine that. Here, man, I'll throw you some music. It's great. And then the thing makes $3 billion. He's like, damn, I should have charged something.
Wow. You gotta think they like came out like, here's your $100,000 at least, you know,
Yeah.
at least something. I would have.
Oh, I think he has some ownership stake in the company, so he's fine.
Yeah. Good.
The only reason that Microsoft fired him is because he, as a deal, he's like, I want to make sure, like, you can use it, unlimited license for whatever, but it's my songs and I get to keep the rights to it, which Notch did. But Microsoft, they can't keep their greedy fingers off of everything. And they're like, no, it's mine.
Bastards.
And he's like, well, F you.
Yeah.
So then they hired that chick who made weirder music.
Weird.
Chick. In quotation marks.
Leave it to the women.
Ruin it for everybody. Same way they dropped out the sex market with the OnlyFans. They're dropping out the Minecraft music market with the giving away the rights.
That's right. And then with the women's birth control too, and that whole thing.
Oh, dude, and the fruit flies? The fruit fly study, man.
I don't know, man.
It's over.
And then
It's
them
over, fellas.
And then every time they're with a dude, they have dudes come in them, so they got 100 guys come in them at one time. Yeah, that's messed up.
See, it's amazing how you just know. Like, I was thinking it, they said it.
Oh god.
All right, so let's go. Fox guy, cat guy.
I'm getting depressed. Why would
What do you do?
Oh,
He's
Funny
a water
because it's
guy.
like, because it's like they say with that study, it's like, oh, see, you got 100 guys, just like you're touching 100 guys' dicks at once, because she's been with so many guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
These guys seem a little bit.
Really? You're gay because you slept with her and she slept with 200 guys. So.
Got it.
Yeah. And then somebody turned me on to this thing. It's like the Christian dating subreddit. And oh my God. Like, Dave, I love you, buddy. You know this. But some of the people it's kind of like your Myrons. Your version of Myron. I'm 35. This guy's dating me. He's 27 and he kissed me. Does this mean we're married now? And it's like, what the hell?
Oh my god.
How are you this stunted, this old at age?
What the?
Oh yeah, that's why I
heck?
needed the fire guy. I got all this metal now. Anyways, I don't mean to crap on people. Let's make this one wholesome. Ish. I mean,
Yeah.
Marty is here, so it
Yeah.
can't be fully wholesome.
Yeah, he's already been talking about well, he's already been
Shoving
talking.
nicotine up his butt.
Yeah.
Saying about me,
Cooler and a sphere workbench. Ooh.
I am cooler.
No, build a cooler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotta open the tech.
Oh,
tree.
dummy.
Where am I going to put the fridge? You know, I'll put the fridge inside. There we go.
I don't know if I can take these guys.
Do you guys have a fridge?
I have.
I do.
I have 3 fridges. I know 2 fridges. Yeah, I guess.
Do you have one fridge in your garage that's just for holding beer?
No. Oh.
You do. Don't lie to me.
Yeah,
Well, I
my
had a
beer
fridge. I had a fridge in my shop / barn, but then I brought it to the store, so I have it here.
Oh.
And my plan is, my dad had has a Coke machine from like the 70s,
Yeah.
and so I'm just gonna like put beer in it and just like put it out at my shop and just have like, he's like, oh, it's time for another beer, and put 50 cents in and make anybody that comes by,
such
they
a
gotta.
military thing to do. That was
Yes.
the beer fridge we had on ship. It was literally like an old Pepsi fridge, and then they had the different beers that we had on board, and you'd put a
Oh,
loonie
cool.
in,
What's a
which I
loonie?
guess is a quarter in American funds.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Things get lost in translation.
That's funny then. So it's like 2 beer per man per day.
Oh, really?
missing
That's like
one
your
in.
ration.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't really matter because what happens is, 1 sec, 1, 2, 3, 4, is they'll just count, okay, there's 127 members of this mess, and there's 250 beer gone today. That sounds good. But you know exactly how it's being distributed.
Oh no.
There's like 3 guys on the other side that are just plastered, and then like
Wow.
50 of the crew members are working so hard they don't have time to drink. And for some reason, the RMS clerks are the biggest drunks, the paperwork junkies. Yeah. So I don't know if
I
that's
would
what
hate
your
that
business is
job.
going to be like, but if it is, just be aware. If they're building beer temples with the cans, have an intervention.
Yeah.
We need to just do something about this.
Yeah.
think
Well, then
things
again,
are
maybe you
looking-
don't care as long as they're functional. You're perfectly happy enabling it.
Oh, dude, I had a employee with a beer in their car, and I was like, yeah, it's like, no, it's not gonna work. I was like, I don't care afterwards. Yeah. I'm gonna draw a line there. And then one show up like drunk one time. Get out of here. Crazy.
Yeah, the showing up
things-
drunk, definitely not good. Hungover, sure, not drunk. Spear workbench.
Good lord.
Things are
Almost
looking
so
good on the
many
business front. So I'm already
so.
making moves towards maybe not having to work 24/7. So
Nice.
things are gonna,
Top.
things are looking up. We're gonna
top
get there.
Marty.
Yeah, as
I'll
you
be
should,
in-
man.
Yep.
Especially as a business owner, like, I mean, you do your own decisions, but for me, I always think about how can I claw back time, and I'm perfectly happy to reduce the maximum amount of revenue I make in order to claw back time, even if I'm just spending it playing Palworld and talking about our dicks with you guys, you know?
Six.
Megasphere. Capture pals, capabilities improve, wider
It's true
range.
for you.
All right. Yeah. Dude, didn't I feed you already? How do you pick him up? F?
Alright. I need to upgrade my stuff. I'm getting my ass beat out there.
You should. I've got a fridge now. I'm in
Ah,
in it to
damn.
win it.
You have
Some
a
beer.
cooler, not a fridge.
Yeah, well, it's cool, just like a fridge. A wheat plantation. Ooh, a plantation with slaves.
Yep.
Steve Sailor would be proud.
There we go. Somewhere Steve
pot.
Sailor smiling.
Good job, Ryan.
Yeah.
Cooking pot.
Make your ancestors proud.
I like John in the chat. I'm moderately interested in the Putin interview, but that's not why I came to Couch's stream. Okay, so John's saying too, he only does the Dave clips. So I guess, honestly, it's everybody keeps telling me to do that too, and I never do. Like, just take the podcast and then you just clip it up. But I'm like, then the clips become its own job, and Myron and Pearl kind of soured me to the idea of podcast clips.
Yeah.
Started talking in tweet format. But you could do it, because yours is way better.
Oh, my thing's usually like different stories, so
Yeah.
it's not like all one topic.
And it's not
Makes it
horrifically, like, cringe, like ours.
Binge? What?
Dave, do you want to get your own armor level, or have some spares if you want them?
Oh yeah, I'm working on I'm gonna get my metal armor. It's time to upgrade. Get to the Bronze Age.
Dude, I'm so behind. Okay, what do I need? 3 wheat seeds. Wheat seeds?
Yep. I forget
Where
what
the hell
drops
do you find
wheat.
wheat.
I forget
What drops wheat?
I forget what monster does drop wheat.
Oh, alright, well. Guess we're not doing that. Guys, I've been feeding you all. Go eat your food. You know what I need? Maybe I'll put another feed box up here, because they all seem to just starve over here by this box.
They said they fixed it, but I don't think they did.
I'm going to press F to doubt.
So do y'all have White Castles in Canada?
We do, but I haven't seen one in a long time. I think they're like Sizzlers, where
Okay.
they kind of gone the way of the dodo. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Nobody likes White Castle anymore.
Yeah, we have them down here, but they're called crystals. Kind of like how Hardee's is called Carl's Jr., Carl Jr. or something.
Oh yeah, we have Hardee's, but we don't have Carl's Jr. Which I guess we do have Hardee's then.
Yeah.
But we also have the closest we have of that is the Cactus Club, and Milestones is the same place.
Oh yeah, I know
Both a
nothing about
marginally
those.
different menu. Those are kind of like Applebee's, but for like yuppies. Does that make sense?
Ooh, like, so it's like you don't really make fun of it like you make fun of Applebee's.
Yeah, no. It's like, for example, my girl had a Sanka set at work, and they go to Cactus Club. A Sanka set or happy hour.
What?
The Quebec, man, the French. There's a couple words that I forgot the English words for, and I always just use the French ones.
Oh, okay.
And Sanka set is the one now. I never call it happy hour anymore.
I was just agreeing. I was not sure.
No. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's just happy hour.
Right,
Terrace.
head.
It's not a terrace anymore. It's a terrace.
Not a terrorist.
That sounds a lot
Yeah.
like terrorist.
And then for my condo board, every province has a different one, but I keep calling it syndicate because that's what it is in French.
That seems right. Like it's kind of like gives a gangster feel, you know.
I think that's why it's got the ominous thing here. Condo board or fuck, I can't remember what they called it in BC. Oh, whatever.
Ball torture.
It's like an HOA, but they live next door to you.
Oh dear.
Should be like a cackle.
Well, I mean, it's a bit better. It's a bit better because I've found out some infighting in the condo board people, and it's typically right down Karen and non-Karen lines. There's Karens, and then there's the people who are like lawyers and effective and men, and they can't stand the Karens, but they don't have the effort to like pick every battle. So like they'll buckle on the COVID mask one, but then they won't buckle on spending an exorbitant amount of money to meet DEI requirements or something stupid.
Oh god, the condo wars have DEI requirements.
I mean, I don't think that's the good example. I just couldn't think off the top of my head which ones they've been fighting over. My girl usually reads all the email newsletters and tells me all the juicy details.
Dude, you gotta watch the video of this douchebag. Like, it's a ring video. This douchebag goes up to the door and he's like, hey dummy. I mean, it's pretty much not that overt, hey dummy, but pretty much, hey dummy, you put like 30 pizza boxes in the recycle bin, and our HOA clearly says you're not supposed to put HOA boxes in there. And hold on.
Kindling. Is kindling and charcoal the same thing?
Like the skill kindling?
No, the furnace needs kindling.
Yeah, the skill that refers to the skill.
Yeah.
So I just need more of them little fire foxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Charcoal is
just
needed
need a-
as a resource to build certain things.
For kindling, you just need a fire pal with that skill.
Oh, that's why. Because he's hungry and he refuses to go eat. Now it all makes sense. Why would you eat? That's such a skill for the lames.
Come on, veil it.
I'm gonna get more
Yes.
Oh, no, don't throw that.
Ryan's
Oh,
base
dang
is
it.
starting to look like Gaza. Starving people everywhere.
Yeah, starving people everywhere, constant fights that aren't my fault, and a horrible PR campaign to say that I'm the bad guy.
Yeah. Poor Biden.
Dude, my muzzle's overheating. This is the Gazans' fault. Ooh, the parachute's fun.
Oh yeah, I like getting the Gale Claw. It's like an eagle pal. You can use him as a glider. Which is pretty awesome.
But you need the Gale gloves first.
Yeah. You need to make that pal gear, but he's really good as a glider. Very quick.
I'll eventually upgrade. Right now, I'm loving the whole, what are they called, the Dream Guy one. So
Oh,
I just
yeah,
get a bunch of them
Daydream.
following me, and if anybody messes with me, they just launch like Armageddon.
Nice. Just fight.
It's like it's like one of those Final Fantasy attacks. You know, the one where the screen just starts flashing, and all of a sudden the God of War pops up, and 9,000 damage. You're like, yay!
Nice.
Hey, where's Tom, by the way? I see him trying to set up server stuff on there. Is he not coming in?
Oh, he might be.
No, he
working
has
right
his
now.
own server running, mostly during when he's done with work. And he's often on late, like really
Very
late.
late.
It's morning here, I'm already awake, and he's still streaming. It's like, goddamn it.
Typical prairie boy, man.
Effing right, bud.
Work all day.
Think
Play
that
all night.
Canadian accent with half a Minnesota accent. That's a prairie boy. That's a prairie accent.
Oh, okay. You don't say, yeah, effing bud. Yeah.
Is that
That's pretty good.
Doesn't make Clary's accent a prairie accent?
Yeah. It's a mix between Clary and Adosa Buckley, who's like the Canadian Clary. Yes, we have a Canadian Aaron Clary.
Oh.
Did you used to have more of a accent before you went into the military?
I don't know. Because, you never think of yourself as having an accent. You always hear everybody
Right.
else's, but yours just sounds proper.
Yeah.
But I know
Exactly.
when I lived in Montreal, people said I started to sound like I was picking up a Montreal accent. And people are
Uh-oh.
saying
Quack,
I
quack.
kind of sound like I've got more of an Ontario accent now. So I can only imagine I had a BC accent. Or an
What would
Albertan
a-
accent.
What would that sound like?
Canadian version of that California bro thing, I think.
Oh,
But it was very rural, so it was probably closer to like the Canadian that you think of, like effing rights, bud, like that stuff.
don't you say, yeah, bud? Let's go surfing on the Tunic there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be like maybe like 40% of that. It wasn't hardcore, but I did have friends that used to say "right on, bud." Like so, I was like, oh. And we did call them darts, not cigarettes. They were 2.4s, not what I think you guys just call them bottles of booze.
Yeah. Or
The 2.4,
whatever,
the 2,
or,
and then the
yeah.
2.6 is like 26 beer. Just call them a 2.6er.
We
And
just
you
have a
guys call
case.
them, and we call them Mickeys, but you guys call them a fifth. Which I don't know
Yeah.
how Canadians got a cooler booze term than you did, but whatever.
I don't know how that happened.
How the hell
Yeah,
are
you start calling them Mickeys, man. I started that when I went down to the States, and people looked at me like all funny, like, what the heck's a Mickey, sir? And I'm like, it boggled my mind. Like, my sheltered ass had no idea that other cultures didn't use the same words. That's how much of a bumpkin I was the first time I went to the U.S.
What's wrong with y'all? Not me, it's you.
Yeah. That's my two revelations about the States. There was that one, and never tell anybody in the States that you're in the military. because then they always have to give you the sob story about how they wanted to join, but they got a cleft foot or an ingrown toe or some crap.
Oh God.
I don't know why. You guys explain it to me. Why do Americans have this need to tell you why they wanted to serve but couldn't? Is it like a pride
must
I
thing?
don't know.
Well, he's mine is
Maybe it
more
is a
legit.
pride thing, like a manly thing. I was gonna be a military man, but you know,
Yeah, they feel threatened by you.
this ingrown toe.
Oh,
Which is
this
funny
damn
because they always
ingrown
find me when
toe.
I'm plastered wearing like the standard sailor going out to the bar thing, like your ripped jeans and like a nice dress shirt that's a little bit too big. The standard Navy guy outfits, you gotta love them.
The worst is like the oversized dress shirt that you can tell is new because it still has the creases in it. They're,
Yeah,
Where it never been cleaned or ironed.
that's the one. Well, it's always been ironed. That's the one thing with sailors. We may be a bunch of filthy hobos, but our clothes are always ironed.
Well, gotta have standards.
Exactly.
Oh, but yeah, that ring video I was telling you about, the HOA. But anyway, it's like this douchebag. He's like one of those. You can tell he's liberal and progressive, and he's got like that little mustache that they have where they try to be cool.
Oh,
And he's like,
yeah.
and he's like, yeah. He said, boy, you're in it. And he's like, you know, the fee for that's got to be like $10 a box. So what is that? 30 boxes? It's like, oh yeah, that's gonna cost you a lot. Was your Super Bowl party worth it? Yeah. Now you got to pay $300. Just such a dickhead. And the funny thing is,
Wait, what?
Domino's-
What? I'm confused. What's the box and what's the $300 for?
oh no, the pizza boxes that the guy had, he put them in the recycle bin.
Oh,
And they're not supposed to go to it. And I guess he had a huge party, and his neighbor was jealous, and he's the HOA guy, and maybe he wasn't invited. I don't know. But anyways, he's like, yeah, the fee's got to be like $10 a box. He's like, yeah, was that party worth it now? Yeah, I don't think so. And the funny thing is, the Domino's pizza boxes, they have this. You know, sometimes they really promote recycling. Well, anyways, it's got this giant red thing on the box. You can see it from the Ring camera, and it says, "Recycle this box."
See, it's weird. Up here, you're not allowed to recycle them because they had food waste on them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, they don't. And so, anyways, then there's another video of the guy coming back, and he's like, I was told I had to invite you to the HOA, the meeting tonight. He's like, but if I was you, I wouldn't even show up because it's not going to help because, you know, everybody's against you. And I mean, just think about the worst douchebag, tattletale person ever. That's this guy.
Dude,
It's
I
just
already
so
imagined
sad.
like 4 ways of bullying this guy.
Oh, I know,
I
for
get it.
real. Dog poop on the doorstep. Light it on
I was
fire.
thinking more of like dunking his head in the toilet or dumping him in a garbage
Oh.
can. But yeah. Sorry,
was
we don't
thinking
mess
of,
around in our parts with the bullying.
Ooh, I guess not.
My guys used to
Get
work.
on-
Used to get like liquid barrier, like it's like a pet thing, and used to put it on people's door handles and that kind of stuff.
What is that?
It's a
Oh,
liquid fence is like a thing to like keep deer out. You know, it's like a chemical.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
Oh, is that the
smells
stuff that just
awful.
reeks?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
reeks. That kind of stuff.
Oh, we just take like deer pee or fox pee or whatever and then spray it in their car.
That works too.
Yeah. Or put like a fish under their seat.
Everybody hate. I bet you not even everybody hated him. I bet you nobody. There's no way anybody gave a crap about any of this except for him.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just trying to bully him into it. Dude, I'm actually angry. Thanks, Marty.
Ah. What I'm here for, I reckon.
Having flashbacks to that time I had to sue Dong Dong Zoo in our building because he refused to pay property taxes. And he kept blaming it on being Chinese and us being racist. I was like, look, the French guy's
Oh.
racist. I just want my money.
Oh, good lord. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dong Dong Sue, what a bastard.
I know.
That's all right. I still laughed when I found out he was on that Netflix documentary about that gay serial killer, and apparently he was dating him. And I was like, oh, that explains why he's so sketched. Fair. I still don't like him, but, I can understand.
Gay serial killer.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. I mean, it wasn't awesome because it was a serial killer, but it was awesome how it was like right at the park. We used to take our dogs. We're like, yeah, he had this twink friend and he decapitated him. And then he started sending body parts to the major political parties. Like, all of them? He goes, yeah, he didn't even hate anybody. He just wanted to give them the parts.
Wow.
I'm like, that's where they found the body. And I was like, oh, wow.
Interesting.
Ooh, lift monks. I don't know if these guys are tough or not, but these look like Pikachu.
Yeah, lift monks, they're pretty cool. Cool for the base. Because they can do a lot of different things. Kind of like a jack of all trades, simply. I know some of those ring... I've seen some ring HOA doorbell videos, but they look fake. Like, they're clearly fake. But, like, they'll stand, like, really close to the ring doorbell, so, like, it distorts their face, you know?
Oh.
Like
Oh,
you
don't
can
get
kind
near
of
that
tell,
guy.
like, man, this guy's clearly hamming it up. Like, one with the boxes, where he's complaining about there's too many boxes.
I guess that's the thing now.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Guys! Oh, I didn't even hit him. Dude, I'm so bad at this. Come here, you little bastard!
Ridiculous.
Oh, I think this is the video Marty was talking about.
Got him!
It's got a community note on it.
What's the community note say?
It says it's engagement. He admitted that it's engagement bait.
All right. Intelligent as a 5 or 7-year-old child. Oh, this is a stupid Pokemon. Or Palamon. Palabo? Are they just called Pals, or is it like Palamon?
Pals, I think. I don't think you have to add them on to it.
Oh, yeah, the monkeys. Dude, we're on a catching spree. Oh, where'd he go? Gotcha.
Dante. What are you doing?
Telefonts. Oh, these are good. Oh, he got murked. All right, sorry, bro. I gotta... can you take the pals out of your... Oh, you have to go equip the thing.
Dave, you can talk to the merchant even if they are asleep. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I think you can always interact with them. Because they don't really sleep in like the normal world. They're always...
Can you turn off your fancy key items or no?
Huh? Fancy key items? What do you mean?
Like, I got these 2 daydreams, and they keep killing the Oliphants, so I can't capture them.
I don't know if you can. I think they're just always there. But I never really used the bracelet thing, so I don't know.
You have to retreat them.
Retreat them?
Yeah, put them back in the sphere.
Oh. Oh, damn it. Well, I don't want to... You know what? Maybe we'll just go after this Relaxosaurus then. Keep them busy.
Do you feel better now?
Oh, he
sorry
doesn't
I
like me
upset
at
you-
all.
Upset you about the HOA stuff. And
Oh, no,
all
it's
that.
fine. I was just playing it up. Oh, that hurts! Guys, help!
Hell, you wanted to figure
Help
things
me.
out on your own. Go figure it out.
Oh! 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 I gotta go!
I think increasing the spawn rate, I think, made the game quite a bit harder than it originally.
Ow!
Yeah,
Man! Dropped all my pals.
Yeah, I've died like 3 times already.
Yeah, Americans forget that liberal means not following every nonsense rule to the teeth. Oh, dude, when Americans say, like, liberal and conservative, it's completely detached from the actual things. I agree. I mean, what are you going to do? That's the language they're using now. Oh, now I'm cold and hungry
Or-
and nothing's here. And
Or normally I just say retard and then more retarded.
see, that's a fair assessment.
Here we go.
Every day they got something new. Bunch of jam-filled bun. Looks exactly just like with toast with jelly.
Ooh.
What is that?
That's delicious.
Oh, man.
I had oatmeal with jelly. That was pretty good.
I'm always surprised. Like oatmeal is such a neutral thing, but nobody ever pictures putting it with random stuff. Like with ground beef, it's great. It's cupped up onions, jelly or jam. It's just such a versatile thing.
I've never had like a savory oatmeal.
I got a recipe for it on my channel. It's my go-to.
I'll have to do that.
Ground beef and oat.
Yeah. Like I get the steel cut oats because they just have a better texture to them, but you kind of toast them until they're nice and you can smell the nuttiness.
Toasty
Put a little bit
oat.
of, like you can sometimes saute onions with it, but you don't have to. And then when you're putting the water into it, you add it slowly over time and then use soy sauce to add a savory thing to the fluid.
Okay.
And then you mix it with like, sprinkle a little bit of cheese, some green onions, and then put cottage cheese on top for protein. It's like, it's the greatest cutting or bulking meal you can have because it's just so good and it has all your macros.
It reminds me
And
of
then
one
just
of the
add
first-
spices to your preference. If you like,
It
paprika.
reminds me of one of the first things I made because of you. Pickled onions.
Oh, dude,
Ooh.
yeah. What I love
Really?
about those two, they're so simple and you can add them to anything.
What is the overnight oats? I see a lot of those recipes, and then they have like different flavors and things, different kinds
Oh,
made.
that's where they soak the oats overnight and then cook them the next day. I guess you could. It's kind of like with beans. You could do that, but it just saves you the cooking time the next morning.
I've seen people, do it
Oh.
with like milk or something where it like just becomes really soft and absorbs
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Well, and that's
it's
the good
almost-
thing about milk, right? The proteins denature the cell walls because plants have, how does it work? They have double cell walls in plant stuff, and meat stuff only has one. That's why if you salt meat, it ends up being, it's good enough for tenderization, but with plants, it doesn't. So the milk proteins actually denature both the cell walls, and that's how you get softer.
Softer oat.
Come for the dick jokes, stay for the science, the
Yeah.
recipes.
Well, that's why buttermilk is always like a really good thing for barbecue meats.
Ooh. Yeah.
Or if you want to make beans, if you add acid to the water, it'll make the beans shell harder and takes longer to cook. But if you add like a base to it, it'll soften it, make it mushier. So it's quicker to cook and easier to turn into like a refried bean dish or something. All right, you guys need to go. No, I don't want you either. I don't know what to do about these guys.
Cows in the cold. Oh, are they still
turn 'em
starving
off?
and depressed?
No, those guys are fine. The ones in my party. Do I have to take them back home?
What's wrong with them?
I want to take out some of these guys for more Pokepals, and they keep just murking the guy. They're too
Ah,
powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
Merca.
The daydream.
Although those ones look tough. Maybe I might need them for this one.
It is always.
Decisions.
Well, there's like these big pink walking things.
Oh, the
Oh,
Lowlanders?
llamas? Oh no,
I don't
the,
know.
The lizard?
They look like
the
they're
lavenders.
dancing.
Sexy lizard?
Oh, dude, I'll never catch them. We're way off in the background. Lavenders. I like that. Animal cells. Oh, it's at the cell membrane, and plants and grams positive bacteria is a cell membrane and a cell wall. Thank you for the proper. That's what it meant. Cell membrane and cell wall. Bishop's here to.
Yeah, I figured it was him.
He's got the right thing. He just got the wrong words. Yes, sir. That's correct.
Thank you. I'm in. The more like videos I make, the more I realize there's always like some guy that has to like, which is
Correct
fine.
everything.
But yeah, but it's fine most of the time. But when they start getting insulting about it, I'm kind of like I start to get annoyed. I'm like, all right, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Especially when it's something so like everybody knows what you're saying
Yeah.
and they understand it, but it's like there's no you in color. Actually, you're like,
Where's the
is that
black-
your goal? Or are you trying to use this as an opportunity to flex on the content creator? It's like make a
Yeah.
video, make a
Yeah.
call out video. Those do well.
Yeah, exactly.
Son of a bitch.
You just read this article. Hey, let me correct you.
My favorite of those guys that do that and they like link you to a study, and the study says exactly what you said and not what they said because they didn't even bother reading it. They just got to the abstract. They're like, that'll teach them. Yeah, let's spread you guys apart. Maybe gonna get one of these Eldica deer, but I don't want them together.
Yeah. I might have to lower the spawn rate.
I mean, it's whatever. It's a challenge, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a challenge. Especially when you do the bosses.
Well, the bosses, no, the tower bosses are single, but the ones, the pal bosses, yeah, pain in the ass. Especially when they have minions.
58%. I'll take it.
I'm hungry. I gotta eat me some ribs. So stop watching these cooking shows.
Man, I had the best chicken wings the other day.
Oh, you're just saying that just to mess with me.
No, I did. It was awesome. They're awesome.
Did a black person cook them?
I don't know.
They know my cooking
They're
good.
really good. They're really good.
Where were they at?
Oh!
A local place.
Oh, all the deers!
Oh, no.
Dude,
Quit
that was
daring.
like some Jurassic Park. A clever girl.
You were attacking one, the other one came beside you.
Yeah, and I thought he was out of range, but he's like, no, man, we're good. I need another one of them.
You know, Steve Saylor told me they cook the best wings, so that's just why I was asking.
Does he have some statistics on that?
Yeah, there's statistics on the hat and fried
You know what? I'm
chicken,
happy for him.
watermelon.
He's been sitting there just trying to do normal science for his entire life, and he's been called a racist for 30 years. And finally, once he's like, you know what? Whatever.
You want
I love
racist,
watermelon.
you got
Don't
one.
even try it. Buy my book.
Make some money, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when life gives you cancel culture, you use cancel marketing.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, Taylor Swift got... This is how I love cancel culture, man. So, you know Taylor Swift, Super Bowl, boyfriend, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That stuff?
No, yep.
I guess because the Super Bowl is coming up, everybody's mad at Taylor Swift there. But then Taylor Swift got a Grammy, but she was bullying the other chick that was going to get a Grammy on the stage, and she didn't give proper props to Celine Dion.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so like Swift is canceled. The team going against Swift's husband's team is canceled. And like everybody, and like this entire circle of, other than Celine Dion, everybody is canceled. So
Really?
like at this point, who's canceled? Because like you can't cancel everybody.
Oh yeah.
It's almost just
Somebody-
like, you know how in America, like that when cuck was like, everybody was a cuck because that was the coolest thing to yell at for a while. And now what's the red pill dudes? I think canceled is like the chick version of calling people a cuck.
Oh god.
Canceled. You're out of the tribe. Starve in the streets, madam.
Absolutely. I think white
No.
woman Jesus will be back. I like it. Whoever, I don't know who I first heard use that term, but like definitely true.
So somebody was people were doing the memes for instead of Black History Month, they were putting that Taylor Swift was the Snow Queen for White History Month.
All right, I have to mute the screen for a second because I got to redo the stuff.
Oh,
Can't
Where's
see
the
this
stupid thing?
password because apparently they can't add asterisks to the password. You have to see it.
Oh, and they also don't save the old one, so I got to go back into the
Yeah.
thing, go grab where you typed it to me 3-4 weeks ago, put it in
Well-
here.
That's where they do save it, but sometimes for whatever reason it disappears.
I've never had it saved for me.
Me neither.
No, I have.
This must be the European version.
Oh, there it was.
No, now it's gone as well, Dave. Now it's gone as well. You can't
Okay.
get up. Sometimes it just disappears on.
Just like women.
Windswept Hills. Now, where's my stuff?
I blame it all on Ryan. He's here and everything goes to pot.
Just because I'm Canadian doesn't mean I'm high. Dude, where is anything?
how in life, bud?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought I heard a brother in here.
Legal in Canada.
Anybody want to dip us
Fonts.
in, bud? Yeah. Left and right, bud.
Dude, part of me really wants to go to the States just because you do snacks better. I don't know how else to
Oh.
explain it.
Oh, we do.
But
those.
that's
Like,
bad,
we-
though.
Jello, great example. You know there's Jello, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we buy Jello here, and then we can get sugar-free Jello, and that's it. Excuse me. In America, they're like Skittles flavored Jello. Like, holy crap! And then
Right.
Twizzlers. We got Twizzlers in cherry and in black, and you guys have Twizzlers with Hershey chocolate flavor. And we don't have that. And so I bring them back from the States. They're like $2, and here I'm treating it like it's a valuable thing. You got to ration it out. Like it took me a year to eat the Skittles Jello, and I'm like, it was worth 100% worth it. And I'm
You're
very
selling-
mad. There's
selling
clearly
Skittles
some
Jell-O.
law where it doesn't let us do it here.
4x your money on it. Just take it from up across the border.
Yeah.
Don't be in a hoodie with that Skittles Jello.
Oh, I see. So you know what I should do? If I'm going to get the Oliphants, I'm going to leave my guys here and then come get them later.
That's Do I not have a... I do have a Fox Sparks. What the hell is he doing? Oh, I see. I got two different things going on. Maybe I need a...
Yeah, that way I don't have to deal with these guys.
I need to work out my...
Oh, that's weird. Hold on one sec. I just realized my thing's not updating properly. There we go.
Just put a normal guy in here. No, dude. Oh, please, just work on... Why has everyone decided Everyone collectively decided the trees were the most important thing to do.
Oh, monkey doesn't like me. Trees are important, man. They're vital to the
How
earth.
did the cooking pot fail? He has thing. You idiot.
Dude, I'm on a monkey collecting spree, you guys have no idea.
Nice. Get all those monkeys. I hate these pals. These pals are retarded. They literally has fire. He says that's one of his abilities. He's literally on fire. You can cook on the cook pot. You moron.
Did he go for dinner? Did he go to eat?
No. He just. I guess I'll just put something that has just fire in it. At least that's what Fox. At least Foxpark can only do fire.
Fire! Boing.
8 monkeys. Eat it.
Eat a monkey dick.
I was gonna say that, but I thought, you know what? For Dave's stream, I'm gonna not cuss.
Wow.
And Marty's like, "No worry about it. I'll do it, so you don't have to."
All my pals' AI has gone to complete garbage.
But they just stand there and do nothing
No,
now.
like they decided like the Foxparks, the cooking pot apparently doesn't exist.
What
that's
are
annoying.
his passive skills, Dave?
It's kindling. They all have kindling.
No. That's their workability. I mean, their passive skills, like coward, strong strategist,
Nah,
stronghold.
it had nothing.
strategist.
It had nothing. That's the
Fair
thing.
enough.
If Marty was on Rule 0, he'd be the funniest one, hands down. I also don't think Rule 0 would survive very long with him on there. I mean, it can't be any worse than we've had some like tryouts for a while that didn't work out. Like, remember that Corey Capella guy?
Oh
The one
god.
who clearly was
yeah.
not on the nose candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even finish like a book or nothing before he started like letting the clout get to his head. I've been on a stream that had 1,000 people on it. I don't need you guys anymore. I was like,
And
"Geez."
trash talking everybody. What a retard.
Like, I'm all for it for like 100,000, maybe 100,000 subscribers. I can see you being like, I hate Rolo for that. But like, dude, 10? Come on.
Was it even monetized?
No. He wasn't
Anyhow.
monetized. He had like one of them ebooks to sign up for a course or some crap. Like I was as far as he made it. And somebody filled his head with, dude, this is going to make you a fortune. This manosphere. And you're like,
It was
Wish you luck,
cringe
good
because
sir.
I remember the book cover was like him and then like just a bunch of naked chicks photoshopped around him or something.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Wasn't
Yes.
that during the Redman group days?
No,
Right
that was
after.
Redman ended as soon as the ADJ thing happened. That's how old
Yeah, I
that
know,
is.
but Corey Capella, I thought it was on the Redman group.
It
No,
was
but
Rule
it was
Zero.
still at the point where guys in the chat would go see how many people were live watching the Redman group and then send back the
Ah.
numbers. That was always
Okay.
funny.
Sometimes,
One of my favorite petty moments.
sometimes that drama is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I went to look. The last live stream they did, I think, was about a year ago, and it like had no views. It's great.
Oh yeah, when they had the what's the guy's name? Phil Forster, which he kind of looks like Rich Cooper but with less muscle. So they always joke that like, who got Rich Cooper at home?
Just discount brand. Rich
Yeah, and then
Cooper.
you realized at one point it's like, bro, like there's 12 of you guys in their chat. They have 13 people watching, and you guys are sending back. They only got 13 viewers. I'm like,
Yeah.
technically
You're
we're giving
literally
them
all their
traffic at this
viewers.
point. Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, there he is. I want another one of them Pokemon. All
Oh, excuse me.
All the Pokemon.
right, Lim Funk, it's you and me, brother.
You know, Tanner Guzzi hasn't commented on my Jehovah's Witness pamphlet that I sent him.
Oh,
Dude.
poor Tanner.
You guys are savage, man.
Did he?
Like, I get it.
Did he at some point mention how much he's masturbated since he got divorced?
Oh no.
Or no, is it
No,
just
well,
the
he did
porn
say
thing?
like I didn't do any of that stuff. No porn, no masturbation, no drinking, no
Oh,
drugs,
good.
no partying.
Yeah, good for him. But I don't need to know about
But-
it. Please
Yeah.
spare me the details.
Don't get me wrong. If it was anybody else, I would have started putting out the F trophies for
Yeah.
clout stuff by now. But
He does seem like a good guy. I am genuinely sad that
Oh no.
stuff
and then
has
in
to
fairness, I'm the only other guy. He was a good guy too, so I get it. Like Mish put it right. Like he didn't give a shit when my dad died, so F him. Like fair.
I mean, I don't even know him, and I mean, he don't know me, so I didn't send him anything. But I mean, if I did, I would be like, "Hey, dude, you know, sucks. You know,
Yeah.
give me a holler
But it's like
next time you're
Yeah.
it's like
down here in the south."
it's like his like social media struggle session where he's put himself
Yeah.
on a cross is a little bit almost
Yeah.
like,
A little too on the nose.
I'm glad you're staying with it. But you could also do that silently too. But I guess you got to make content, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
When you're
what
an
it
is.
influencer, your life is the content, I guess.
yeah.
Well, it did kind of spawn my tweet that if you have a chance to add commentary and a music track to your trauma, it's not really trauma.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was subtle enough that I don't think anybody knew I was talking about anybody specific. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's my? No, get back in there.
Just yeah, it makes it kind of lose any of that any of the sympathy I had for it.
I mean, he'll be fine. He's been through this before.
Wait,
Where's
that's
all
his
my-
second marriage?
Oh yeah. I asked him before, and he's like, "Yeah, I'd rather you didn't talk about it." He's been divorced before. That's how he found the red pill.
Oh.
He got divorced, and
And he
because
made the
he's
same
Mormon, they
mistake
also have
again?
to. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's doubled down on the Mormonism or
he's-
the
I'm-
LDS. Mormon's technically a slur. Call him LDS.
what is he? He's I am Steve McQueen, right?
Pretty much. But it's too
Yeah.
bad. I mean, his wife is hilarious, man. Like, she was fun. Like, when I first met her, you know, when you want to be extra polite to somebody, so, like, excuse me, and you, like, get out of the way. Oh, sorry about that. But then she kept, like, moving over, and I realized, like, she's just basically backing me into a corner. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Laughed it off. She had a good sense of humor, so I don't know what he did. Oh, I just realized I don't have my... I have my collar. Where's my other pals? I lost my pals that I was trying to get rid of.
The daydreams? Did you
Yeah.
put them away, or did they die?
No, well, I died, and then when I went to go finally pick all my stuff up, they're not here anymore.
Do you have an X on the map? Or maybe they...
Oh.
Did you fill your party up? Because if you did, they'll get put back in the box when you collect them again.
Oh, perfect! That's awesome! Dave, that's great!
Yeah.
Good news. Thank you, brother. Now they don't have to murk the elephants.
Yeah. Like, yeah, trying to collect the little stuff. Let me catch this little guy. Like, no. They're dead.
Alibaba Rich Cooper. Well said, sir. Well said. Oh, dude, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Dude, one of these days, I'm going to get as far ahead in the tech tree as you guys. then I'll teach you all a lesson.
I have done
In
it before,
respect.
so I'm a little bit ahead.
Hey, do you know where Thunder Bay is in Canada?
Yeah, yeah.
Under that
I
sounds
saw
pretty cool.
I saw a cooking show, and they were at a couple places up there. And I think they were showing like traditional Finnish food. I think maybe there was like Finland people that settled there or something.
Yeah, the way-
Yeah,
But
makes sense.
anyways, it was like it looked pretty good because I was hungry then too. So
Yeah, Thunder
they
Bay is it's the backwater of nowhere.
So it's not as
I don't know how else
cool
to
as
describe it.
sounds? Mix-
It's the sticks.
Oh,
It's the Appalachian Trail of Canada.
I see.
hey, nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but like economically and like you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
it looks like it's across
Or-
one of those big lakes from y'all. I guess.
Well, that's the entire province of Ontario. It's just north of the Great Lakes.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, it's on the southern tip. It's just there's Toronto, and then it's like on the far side of not Toronto. Which is weird. It's a weird Ontario thing where there's Toronto and then there's the Greater Toronto Area, the GTA, which everybody loves saying they're from, but it is amazing how far people will talk about the GTA. They're like, "Oh, it's London, Ontario. Oh, it's the GTA." It's like, "No, that's like a 4-hour drive, man. It's not like Hamilton." I can't think of an American equivalent you guys would know. I guess it'd be like somebody from upstate New York saying they're from the Greater New York Area or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
saying
like,
they're
bro,
from
it's like-
LA, but they're like really from like
Yeah, San
South?
Francisco or
Yeah.
something.
something far
Or
away.
what's the one town in LA? Starts with an S, like not Sorrento.
It's, San Diego,
Not even no, it's not a San something. Sacramento.
Sacramento. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Sacramento saying they're technically LA. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I got a friend from Sacramento. He lives there.
Well, I'm sure he's a nice person. Does he say
Yeah,
he's from
he-
LA
No, he doesn't.
or LA-ish?
He actually, he's not very California. He goes up in the mountains and hunts, like deer and bear and stuff.
Nice. Oh, it's cool. I heard that.
Actually got a podcast.
Is he like that ghost town living guy?
Oh, what's that?
It's this guy. He bought an old mine in Northern California on the mountains, and he's trying to fix it up and make it into like a touristy thing. He gave up his job in he gave up his job in tech, and then he accidentally burned down the hotel, so he had to rebuild it. But he's like, the funny part is though, like there's a whole bunch of work to be done to refurbish the place, but he just goes down in the mines and spelunks and f's around. And then he asked his YouTube followers to help him build the place, and they come in with all the work. And he's just filming, I found this old pair of jeans in the mine. This is great.
Dude, spelunking seems terrifying. At least some of the things I've seen, like, it makes my skin.
Oh yeah,
crawl.
for real.
Like at least he's
not
smart
me.
enough to be in the old mines, as opposed to those guys that are like,
Natural, cracks. Like, here's this giant, like,
Go down
like
to this-
wedge.
like where they keep showing that video of how the guy probably died, where he was head first in the wedge, and you're like, he died when the blood pooled to his head, and then he asphyxiated.
I guess
Like,
that's
Jesus.
a better way to die than starving to death.
No, I think I'd rather take starving.
Really?
Yeah, by the time you finally get to the end, like you're kind of
Yeah,
out of it.
Or maybe like you lose so much like weight you can fit through it again.
I'm free to move while I'm starving. Okay, that's it. I don't want to sit here and be like, I can't even wriggle in pain.
Oh yeah, like, there's somebody on TikTok that does the worst deaths ever, and then one of them was the guy where he went like he was upside down, stuck in a little crevice in a cave, and his friends were trying to pull him out by his feet, but every time they did, it just got worse, and he just like got more stuck, and just like died there, like with blood rushing to his head after like 30 hours.
Yeah, it's like die and don't move while you're dying. Just die quietly. It's like, no.
Oh, God, yeah. That's a nightmare.
Oh, that stupid internet historian video of the guy who got caught in the thing for 2 weeks. I had nightmares on that stuff.
I haven't watched
Got
it.
caught in what?
It was an old story of a guy in the 30s. He got like national attention for getting caught inside of a mine. And then every time somebody tried to get him out, it would make it worse. But for 2 weeks, they'd throw him some food to keep him alive, and he eventually died.
Uh,
Damn.
But imagine that,
Wow.
like 2 weeks, you're like, this is where I'm dying, and there's nothing you can do about it.
yeah.
Oh, it's like that boy in that Simpsons episode where there's the well.
Yeah, that's where
Damage.
they like referenced it from, supposedly.
Mm.
Unless it was the fake kid where they pretended he was in a well, but he actually was just hiding in the basement.
Well, you can go a notch worse. Instead of just spelunking, there are guys who do actual cave diving. There's
Oh
a scuba
yeah.
diving cave.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when they are careless and they kick up all the dirt,
sediment and whatever.
that-
I don't know why
yeah,
people
the
want to die
sediment.
so bad.
They can't see. They can't see at all, and even their hands.
Oh no.
Nothing. And they lost every day. They lose contact with the rope, or they didn't use a rope. Guide their way back. They actually
I don't think that's gonna work.
completely and drown.
Oh dear.
It's
That's
slowly-
like the there was a guy trying to set the record for swimming under ice, and so you go in one hole and you're supposed to pop out of the other, and then he doesn't find the hole. Yeah.
And dies.
Well, no, the one I was watching, he finally finds it, but he was about to at the last second.
Panic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like the. Have you ever seen the video? I've seen it online where it's like a training thing where it's like a guy like a commandos going in like this like culvert or something, like this cement culvert, but like they're just a little bit left that's filled with water except for like a tiny bit, and, like backing into it. I'm like, ugh, seems awful.
Yeah, I don't like none of that.
No thanks.
You're making Ryan uncomfortable.
Slightly. Yeah. A little.
Hey, you want to hear about the
Not
cool
gonna lie.
story?
Yeah.
It's heights
Right.
and closed spaces, man. I don't like that, and I don't know why people do.
I don't either.
Ryan can tell us about all the logging injuries with the amputees that around his hometown, and then the guys where limbs fell and killed him.
Oh yeah, there's no amputees or injuries with logging accidents. You're just gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
pretty
saw.
much.
I saw the grossest video with it was a tree trimming accident, but a guy like lost like half his face because he was cutting
God.
he was cutting a limb off, but then like part of it stuck. You know, part of like the
Oh.
bark like still like was holding on, so like it swung back and like slammed him right in the face. Cause it had to be
Yeah,
like,
that'll do it.
and I was like, nah, I'm glad you showed me that. Some coworker was showing it to me, like, check this out. Like, oh, thanks. Thanks
No.
for sharing that. Really wanted to
was
see it.
in that regard. He was,
Dude, that's like I think I might have told y'all before, but back when the internet was the Wild West, they had that rotten.com.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Always.
One of the worst ones, of course it showed like corpses and bodies and stuff, that awful things. But one of the worst ones I saw was, I think the headline was like hamburger meat and teeth or something. But this guy was riding his motorcycle and he wasn't wearing a helmet, and he was still alive, but his face was gone. It was just like, it looked like hamburger meat with like teeth speckled in there. It was
Oh, yeah,
it
I'm
was
not a
unreal.
fan
You
of
couldn't even see eyes or nothing. It was awful.
There was a car accident here. It was during the summer. The passenger window was open, and yeah, the car tippled. There was something happened, and the car get on his side, but slid across the streets. But the guy's head was, of course, because of it, out of the window.
Dude, what a morbid stream.
And had papers on the pavement, on the road.
Oh man. Oh, what's messed up? And this is kind of funny, but this was a few years ago. I think it might have been a
Good
state
to
over.
add some more comedy to it.
But
Free Pal Alliance Hardliners. Hey, bros, let's do it.
little rules. But this guy was driving home from the bar, and his buddy was in the seat next to him, and he was throwing up out the window. And so, anyways, he drives too close to actually runs off the road, and he hits a guide wire, and so it pops his friend's head off, but he doesn't realize it. So he drives home, and then he just goes in the house. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm going. I'm passing out. I'm tired." Telling his friend without a head that, and so any, anyways, the next morning his like elderly neighbor walks out and sees this blood down his car with like a corpse in the passenger seat.
Nah, I can
And,
explain.
Yeah, no, I can explain. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Watch out
Kill
for
him.
those guide wires.
Absolutely.
Hey, there was a
Keep
there was
your
a guy
hands
out
aside a
running the
moving
cops.
vehicle.
Yeah, there was a guy out running the cops down here, and he was on like one of those ninjas or something, and he was way over 100 miles an hour, and he ran off the road and hit a guide wire, and it split him in two. Yeah, bad stuff.
Well, sometimes you gotta be lucky. Like I was there. Speaking of chainsaws, I was there with my father cutting some old
You guys didn't think I was gonna have 15 poke pals whooping your ass, did you? Ow!
spars, some old pine trees. They were dry as hell, and at a certain point the chainsaw got stuck, and he was pulling it out, but it got caught in his leg.
Avenge me!
Luckily for him, he had one of those safety pants on.
Oh, nice.
Then when the chainsaw gets stuck in it, all the inside of the safety pants gets stuck in the chain, and
Stop it.
yeah, and
Ooh.
stopped it. But it still got a decent cut in his leg with
Yeah.
the chainsaw.
Dude, the Free
too
Pal
severe,
Devout
but
Alliance
he was
guys are
lucky.
trying to run away. We're chasing them down.
Yeah, don't let them escape.
Oh, they escaped.
Damn.
Well, like with everything, luck is involved.
Well, that and we wear proper safety gear.
Tucker and Putin broke the internet.
Tucker.
Not since Kim Kardashian showed some ass did the internet freak out like this.
Tucker's not a real journalist. I love people saying that breathlessly.
I mean, he's not, but that's because he used to be one of them.
Well, in case of Kim Kardashian, there's a lot of ass to show.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was like injecting cement in there for a while, wasn't she? Or whatever they
isn't
inject
there-
into it?
Isn't it the
Oh my
type
goodness.
that one bodybuilder used
The filler.
Probably.
in Brazil?
Oh, you mean like synth oil?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
synthol.
why
Yeah.
people like that, man. It always gives this weird, like, doughy.
Oh, it's
thing.
terrible.
It is terrible.
It's like the guy with the largest biceps in the world, and they're like 30 inches, but then he has like no chest or back or anything. It's just so odd because
Yeah.
he doesn't look like a bodybuilder.
It looks like a like a freak.
Retard.
Yeah, not like
I mean, that goes
not
without
like
saying.
Scott Steiner did with his humongous bicep.
There's a
Yeah, but
reference.
It is weird. I went to a boxing match once with actual professional boxers, and one of the boxers was like this huge, huge upper torso, huge arms, but then like sticks for legs. Weird.
Tiny little-
Pirate syndrome.
That is odd because you think they do a lot of leg work too.
Colds and sprains. Oh, dude, there's like all these sicknesses that can give guys for things.
Mm-hmm. You can give them medicine.
Interesting.
Depending.
Yeah. I ain't doing that.
If you get the electrical medical bench, then you can also. There are a couple of more, like even one that's highly drug related. It's like, god damn it.
I want to move
And
this
you can
base.
also have the ability to respec your skill points.
Respect my skill points.
Oh yeah, the mind wiping drug.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Yeah,
Dang, I got
it's like, goddamn, Palworld doesn't pull any punches.
Yep.
I want Pal Crack. Where is it?
That'll be added in a new update.
Yeah.
Later on.
Americans
Crack.
like crack. Sounds good, man.
Like in World War II, let's give our soldiers speed.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
It's how we win.
the Nazis doing that though, giving meth to their soldiers? That's why the Germans were so fierce in battle.
It wasn't
yeah.
matter, it was speed, the active
Oh, yeah.
component of speed. It was in their chocolate.
Amphetamines. And I know
Yeah,
pilots still get speed if they want it. They can just grab it.
Yeah.
And then they have the balls to tell us we can't play Minecraft on Adderall. It's an
Yeah.
unfair advantage. Learn it from you, Dad.
I think I mentioned this one before. The product is still available, of course, without the speed or with caffeine instead.
Chocolate? Oh, yeah, it's totally around.
It's called Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Hey, these gold coins, are they useful?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with
Very useful.
merchants.
You can buy good stuff from merchants. Sometimes,
I
like,
don't want to come here and get murdered.
if you don't want to like hunt stuff, hunt the components to make it yourself, you can just buy it from a merchant. Things like ammunition and that kind of stuff.
Or bone.
Oh yeah, bow and horns. And I do like to.
You can also capture the merchants for efficiency, and each time you put them inside the pal bench or whatever, or what it's called again,
Yeah.
and take them back out, their inventory will have changed as well.
cycle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the PAL
Hey,
merchant.
fast travel. Why is fast travel not working? I thought once you're at the thing, you can fast travel to the other things.
Yeah.
Normally, yeah, if they're available.
They are available. I just don't know like how to use them. You just go to the map, you click the thing, and select fast travel, right?
Well,
No, and you need to go to a fast travel point, and then.
or
you
if you're in
get
the
them
PAL base, you have to go to the PAL. Yeah, the PAL box and hit C.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
C,
open
there
the
it is.
menu.
You're so much smarter than me. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, well,
We're here to help
I'm
you
not
out.
that much smarter than you. I mean,
Shut up, Marty.
What's with this stolen valor, you cloutless bastard?
By the way, Dave, how many hours do you have right now on this
No.
game?
Like
All of them.
120, probably.
God damn, you're even worse than me.
I know.
Jeez. I have 6.
Just playing,
I gotta-
just playing at the end of the day a little bit. And then it adds up quick.
Hey, I think I see one of your bases. Did one of you guys build like a proper house
Yeah, that's me.
across
I
the
did.
river?
I
Oh, there
did.
you are.
I don't build houses.
Yeah, I'm working up on the steel construction.
I'm gonna go be a neighbor.
I'm going in the game, and squatters' rights applies to the game too. So
Good luck. I'll burn your house to the ground.
Marty,
you mean
I will
our
shoot-
house?
Oh,
Swear to God, I will shoot.
what a communism.
Boy, this is Texas. I'm defending my property.
That would be so nice. We're dealing with that in Canada. Some guy defended himself and his property, but he hurt the criminals, and so he's in court for that.
No, no.
Yeah, we
Those
had,
poor criminals.
we had it happen here as well. A jewelry shop owner defended his shop from thieves.
Yeah.
And he got dragged to jail. for
Bro, why
excessive
don't we
fighting.
have any squatters' rights? I mean, F them. Like, I don't get it.
Well, it's for when you abandon places, because in America, a lot of times guys would just die and their place would be there, and it's like 12 years for squatters' rights. So if you can't be bothered to show up to your own property once every 12 years, I'd argue it's better than leaving abandoned stuff just to waste away.
Oh yeah, 12 years, yeah, but I mean, not when like you go on a vacation, like one guy I was seeing, and then you come back and somebody's living in your house. You know,
Like he may
Wait,
have
that
tried to
happened in
start
America,
squatters'
or-
rights, but
That happened in
Yeah.
America?
yeah, I see it all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
here
mostly
as
it's in
well.
like California or New York or something, but
Or the West
yeah,
Bank?
It's awful.
Yeah, it's the same here. A couple went on vacation from their house, and some guy sold the place off to a bunch of immigrants. They
Wow.
got back, and they got back, and the government was a pain in the ass. It's like, no, they had to go all through these legal procedures, and I don't even know if they even got a win out of it. They just lost their house to a bunch of immigrants that some black market guy paid him the key with.
How do you get the key? Would you
I don't know.
It was like some sort of con game.
A lot of times they'll change the locks. They'll just drill out the old one and then put a new lock
That's
on and be
weird.
like, "This is our house."
I haven't heard that happen down here in Florida, but like we're like so there's so many snowbirds down here that
Oh yeah.
I mean I don't know if you could. Like half the population leaves once summer starts. Nobody wants to be down
It's like
here.
college town, but forever. Hey, do they still do the Florida spring break thing? You know, where everybody gets naked and drinks?
I don't know.
Or is
Oh,
that
yeah.
not a thing now?
It
think it's
is. It's a
become
little
less
toned
popular.
down, little tame, but yeah, it's still a
I
thing.
haven't really been to any of those places, like any of those big places like Miami or Daytona Beach or any of that during that.
Yeah, well, I know
time.
you wouldn't. You're a good.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
I mean, those other people. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
those red pill dudes.
yeah.
Dave's a good
Demonic.
Christian boy.
Demonic people. I can't believe you guys have been causing all of society's problems.
Dude, you have no idea. We're in it to win it.
You're like the
Finally
Freemasons or
found
something.
out.
What was the thing for? Oh, disassembly mode.
Yeah, build and then see.
I feel bad because like if that's the boogeyman you pick is like Rolo. You can't just go after the typical ones, like the
Well,
the
no,
they with the little
exactly,
hats.
exactly. I mean, you get your stuff screwed up, messed up when you go after that.
Yeah, don't go after that. You can't go after the Democrats because they'll cancel. You can't go after the women because they'll cancel you. What's left? And you're like, I don't know, a bunch of these guys talking about their dicks. That's perfect.
That's the guy I can talk tough about.
It's like the only guy I can
Get
think of
away.
who has a worst arch nemesis are the Pokemon fans that are mad at this game.
Yeah, we're Xbox fanboys. Still,
Or
get
Will
mad.
Wheaton getting mad at Elmo.
Right.
Of all the beef, Will Wheaton being mad at Larry David and Elmo is not one I thought was gonna
I
happen.
didn't see how is Will Wheaton involved in it. I saw the Elmo like face grab, but he got mad at that.
Yeah. Well, I guess he started pulling full. He went full Redditor mode and started talking about his trauma with his dad, and that it reminded him of it. And everybody's laughing at him because it's like, bro, stop laughing at my pain, guys. I was kicked off of the TNG series. And you're like, oh, shut up.
Oh God.
What is TNG?
The Next Generation.
Oh.
He used to be on Star Trek. They hated the producers hated him so much. It's not that they kicked him off the show, like wrote him out. They actually did like a Poochie thing, where like, yeah, this creature from a different universe came and it took you for an adventure, and you left. So like he can't come back. He's in a different
Oh yeah.
universe.
No.
He's like, wow, that's when I figured out they probably didn't like me. I'm like, you think they couldn't have killed you off like they did everybody else?
They would be too dignified. Doesn't
Yeah,
deserve it.
exactly.
Later, didn't Will Wheaton get Me Too'd? I feel like he was one of the guys. that
Probably.
got it. All of those type it seem to end up getting it sooner or later.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm an ally. Give me your job, you son of a.
Time for you to exactly.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be friends with a Neo Sarkeesian? What's the worst that could happen? Seems
And-
pleasant.
I can't see this happening to Marty. They would kill him off in a drama simply because it was too much of comic relief. Sir, this is a drama. We're making it too funny. We have to sending you off.
Nah, man. You know what I think it is for Marty? I think he's going to be like Ozarks, where they put a comedian in this super serious role, and it turns out like he's really good at it. And they're like, oh, we got to torture him for 3 episodes and then kill
They're
him.
really surprised. Yeah.
Didn't that happen with Jim Carrey as well?
Yeah, Jim Carrey, the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Bill Burr. He was a convincing enough actor. They're like, you can play like a meth enforcer. I'm like, sure.
What show is that?
Star Wars gig.
Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he was just more of a henchman, I guess, kind of deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Couldn't
good.
picture him playing a henchman.
I think it's that like New York accent or what is it? I don't know what accent.
Boston?
it is. Boston probably.
Hey, dude, these boars are beating up my thing. That's it. Teach you guys a lesson in respect. Give me my poke friends.
Here they.
Tune 'em up,
Bring
bitch.
deer. And give me a couple of these guys. Oh, you darn messed up now.
In the wrong
Oh
neighborhood.
yeah, baby, look at this, them ingots.
I'm gonna make my
Oh, I'm out of
Advance.
Pokeballs. I guess it's just time for murder.
murder. How's it going, guys?
It's too bad those rush wars look pretty awesome. Dude, the deer? Brutal when he charges these guys. He just messes you up.
Yeah. Oh, what's stuck down here? Oh,
Random question, but like, if you ever like go to like bang a girl and then like you look and she's got like weird, creepy, like giant spider tattoo like next to her, like your vag, and it looks like you're putting your dick in a spider or a snake or something. I mean, does that kind of throw you off?
Oh, you watched anime. That's from Wicked City.
Oh no, I don't watch anime. I mean, I'm going to, but no.
Oh, yeah,
this
you
is
just happen to have a real life situation that's just like the starting to Wicked City.
Is that really?
Yeah, well, I mean, she actually was a spider, and instead of like a tattoo, it was like teeth. But she was a
Oh.
demon, and she was trying to
Oh.
stop him from making it to the conference where they negotiate another peace for 1,000 years. It
No, I've
sounds
never
weird,
seen
but it's
that.
actually better than it's got that 80s like ultra violent vibe to it. You'd like it. Wicked City, look it up.
Wicked City. Okay.
Yeah, watch it.
What?
Claudio or Claudio always uses screenshots from it for a lot of his thumbnails.
Oh,
Like where there's
Wicked
the dude in the
City.
suit sitting in the car holding the girl. Yeah, that's from Wicked City.
Well, I'm already supposed to watch a couple ones that Viking's dad told me about. You know, he does this.
Ignore him. He
show on
watches all that
Wednesday, or
weird,
Sunday.
goofy high school drama stuff from like the 2000s. Ignore that.
Oh, no, he's watching like a lot of new stuff. I think that she's told me about. So.
There's no good new anime. Just ignore him.
yeah. After the Twin Towers fell, according to Ryan, anime stopped being.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
You can
anime
slip a
is
couple
so
in
good.
from 2003, but that's it.
There's a couple
Anime
of Korean
is-
ones that are coming up as well. The Koreans are starting to do it as well.
Yeah.
Bin Laden killed anime.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no,
no, are you
it's a
sure that's
lot more
not
than
George
just
Bush
anime.
though? Maybe he. I think he might have
well,
made the
yeah.
call. You know,
I think you're right.
anime needs to die. Do it.
Technically Obama's fault, but yeah. Thanks, more Obama.
Yeah.
More
Oh,
Obama?
bungo.
Oh. But yeah, that would throw me off though, because I just saw a tattoo with like a giant Black Widow on like her hip, and it's like,
Honestly,
Yeah.
in my single days, nothing threw me off. I'm kind of focused on the task at hand, so
yep, gotta get that knot. Gotta get
Well,
the
being a good
1500.
Ryan was being a good rancher and only thought about plowing the fields.
I just don't know why people don't. It's like, bro, aren't you a little busy? Like priorities.
Got a job.
Oh yeah, I
to do
wouldn't care. I would still bone, but it would just be like it would.
You
it
cared
would,
enough
like,
to ask.
It would like make me hesitate. It'd be like I'd probably look at it for like 2 or 3 seconds and then just put the dick in anyways. But you know, and just be like, interesting.
Never
Like,
flinch,
uh,
man.
I might just open it up. Be like, any spiders in here?
No, there's no spiders and girls. What, you know, why are we? Never mind. I'm out. These tangents you get me on, sir.
Well, they can.
You know
turn
what
it
this
to-
is? I know what this is, Marty. I remember you had the speakers on one day, and somebody came into your business, and it cost you business. And you're like, I'm going to teach these guys a lesson. I'm going to demonetize their stuff. And you've been at it. That's why you show up to every stream.
Oh
So you're going to get revenge for that one slight that we didn't even know we did.
god. Sure,
Yeah,
that's
finger,
it.
finger blasting those camels. God damn it.
Yep.
That's the only explanation that makes sense for why you're so weird.
Bang the camels, then you eat the meat. Yep.
But you could make into a reference like Greek mythology. The one woman that was punished by the gods and became a half spider, the mother of monsters.
Like Medusa?
Lilith or whatever.
I forgot her name. There was a woman punished by Hera, I think it was, because she found out she cheated on Zeus with her. Zeus cheated
Oh.
on her.
Dude, I love those Greek myths where it's always like Zeus turns into some kind of animal, and then he grapes a chick, and then like Zeus's wife gets mad and curses the chick forever. It's like, bro, talk about making it worse.
Important lessons.
Maybe
there.
just talk to your man. No more transforming into a goat and graping women. I don't know why I'm on the Me Too side for ancient Greek mythology, but here we are.
Because you're a good Canadian.
Yeah, I'm not a jerk. I'm just an ass.
Good Western Canadian boy
I like
rancher.
that. It's like all these things that are like edgy but respectful, you know?
Yeah.
Respectfully edgy.
Yeah. Like, we can't. We'll be disrespectful to the male people, but you know, females we can't do that. It's
That's
too
right.
I have
Go wham,
expectations for men. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Too much. We can't make the audience uncomfortable. We'll just make, you know, like lame jokes about.
Yeah. Well, that's
about
my favorite
cancer.
part of that little comment I make. That little joke. That's like you can't just give a compliment. You have to shell it. You have to shed it in with some like horrible thing to say. It's like I have expectations of men. You're like, actually, that's a lot worse. That's why I don't make fun of women.
Well, it has a term, if I'm not mistaken, a critical compliment.
Ooh, I like that. That makes it sound scientific,
I
like I
heard-
should be allowed to do it.
Like a compliment sandwich, or is it more like?
No, you give a compliment, but with a little criticism to it. Like,
See, we
I
would
like-
just call those negs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it's
I like that dress, but
Backhanded
bad
compliment.
about those shoes. You know, some regular pumps would be nice.
Yeah, like I like that dress. My mom is the same one.
So those are the next we call it the critical compliment.
Like I
like
saw the
that.
same girl wear it the other night.
Learn how to be mean to women with plausible deniability here on the T-Rex Friday stream. Don't forget to tip your
What's a-
waitress.
Learn 2000.
Coming up next.
Game.
They will be giants with How's that for a radio station?
Oh, that would be nice.
I don't know what the song was called. I just know everybody knows which one I'm talking about then.
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Just shake your head, agree with Brian. Keep
They
going.
were the ones that wrote the theme song for Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
They might be giants.
They do.
Dude, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I
No, I
don't
know
go
what you're
into
talking about.
details in those things.
They've also been around for like 30 years making music.
Like the crash test dummies.
Yeah, they're like the crash test dummies.
I was.
They're like the bare naked ladies.
Yep.
Why do you keep remembering irrelevant information?
By that route, you could say anything is irrelevant unless it's happening immediately.
Yeah.
I would say unless it's useful.
Well,
You never know
that's
what's
always
useful.
context.
A bare naked ladies reference could save your life. What if you end up on Jeopardy or something?
Yeah, if we were
Right.
doing bar trivia right now, we could really use that information.
Oh, then again,
Yeah.
I don't really need
Oh,
to
that
say
bear.
much because I have the same thing. I remember everything I don't need to remember, and everything I have to remember, I forget.
Neural
Pain in the
pathways. It's always the way. I was speaking of music. I was looking at. I guess there's this lady that's gonna get an award at one of these video game things. She's a Japanese woman, but she like did a million different things from like Street Fighter 2, like Super Mario RPG,
Cool.
Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, damn, she's got quite a. She's been at it for a long time, but she's got quite an impressive portfolio.
So what is it, like the Lifetime Achievement Award?
Yeah, it's
for
like a
actors?
lifetime achievement
Along those
award for
lines?
like, it's like for some random video game award. I don't think it's like a big one, or maybe it is a bigger one. It's oh yeah, it's the Game Developers Conference or Game Developers Choice Awards.
Ooh.
I like Nuke in the chat. He's filling it up with like all kinds of eggs. I love that nail color. A lot of girls are going with that lately.
That's
Is
a really
that the
nice
worst
dress.
thing to call women? Like not unique? It's like
Yeah. It's like
That's
mid.
like-
How do you make a girl angry? Say she's like all the other ones.
yeah.
That's a really pretty dress. Does it come in a small?
That's mean.
Oh, yeah,
is, that,
kind
is
of.
that going into mean territory at that point?
Yeah, that's not really a neg. That's just being mean. Yep.
Maybe if you do it in like a gay accent, it's okay.
Oh god.
The catty
Dude,
gay
that
best
would be-
friend. Yeah.
You say that, but if they think you're gay, you can get away with a lot worse things.
Yeah, you could sleep with them without consent, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Marty?
That was Marty. Yep. Blame him.
Smart.
There was a TikTok. There was a guy with he was like finally like a year and 3 months of pretending I'm gay, and then he's like in a room with the girls change, and there's like 3 naked girls. Yep.
Hey, why won't it put down? Dude. Down my foundation. There we go.
I wonder why things weren't mining or lumbering and they're just filled. The whole chest is filled.
Oh, dude, I'm so hungry. Why am I not eating food?
Don't starve to death.
I almost did.
Her name was Yoko Shimoria.
Very cool.
Women.
That's what, like, I'm going to love seeing your podcast over the years and that kind of developed. Like, you're going to start getting more nuance or insider language or the random stuff that we wouldn't picture, and you put it into, like, a narrative that makes sense. And you're just going to make us all smarter at pop culture knowledge on a lot of this stuff. So those are my favorites, the stuff that I have no interest in, but the guy's a good storyteller, so I watch it. Like, I know more about sawmills than any man needs to know, unless he runs one. Like, you'll be the sawmill of Pokemon, or Palworld. You know?
Yeah.
No shade, I'm not throwing shade either. It's, like, legit.
Al Sawmill Channel.
Well,
So
you weren't
that's
feeling
not a
the-
neg. You neg
No.
David.
No, this time it's not. I swear.
Well, you weren't here in the beginning, Ryan, but I didn't mention to Dave about a new channel that popped up, and the guy started because of Palworld. But he's like spreadsheet man, but then for Palworld.
Oh, boy.
I always like those guys because they're usually like very, very like to the point. So like when you want the information, they actually give it to you.
Yeah, it's only like 10-15 minutes, but it's packed with information, just straight to the point, no fluff.
They're doing God's work there. Instead of like the random, like you can tell like the personality channels where they gotta have like the intro and like, hey guys, how's it going?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Without your love, I'll waste away.
Smash that like and subscribe.
Well, isn't also the difference between the guys who have been at it for a while and the ones who just started?
Yeah,
The ones who just started are often still bare bones.
yeah, could be.
Well, a lot of the guys, too, when they get big enough, they become bare bones again, too. Like
Yeah.
PewDiePie, for a while there, realized, like, didn't matter what he did, so he'd use, like, the same face for his thumbnails for, like, a year, and they still did well. He's like, it really doesn't matter.
Isn't it the same thing with Mr. Beast, kind of?
Oh, Mr. Beast is a whole different thing. He's the Myron of YouTube. Just milking it. He's taking all the money.
I think is he doing content exclusively for X at the moment or no? He's just like,
No, I think he's trying it out.
Yeah.
I'm betting Elon offered to pay him
Oh,
some
yeah,
extra money and
exactly.
give him extra clout for it. So now everybody else is mad that their crappy quote tweets about
oh, I know.
Taylor Swift aren't making anything anymore.
Which would be great. Good job, Mr. Beast. Like, I don't need to see, like, stupid engagement bait. Or
So
people
instead
that
of
doing
stupid
that.
engagement bait, it's stupid engagement bait about throwing a train in a hole. I
Yeah.
don't know what he does anymore.
I helped 10,000 people cure their disease.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, you only get to see it if you don't have a YouTube account. Like, bare bones, no YouTube account. You go on YouTube, then you have Mr. Beast. Like, I have none of it on my account.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
me
yeah, I
neither,
never see it.
But
For a while, my Roku was logged out, and oh my god, I hate logged out YouTube. Mr. Beast videos, and there's always like 5 of those literal tabloid clickbait stuff, and I see them on Twitter bragging about making courses. They call them like faceless YouTube channels, where like an AI voice
Oh, I
tells
hate
you a story about a cruise ship or something. You know, it's like,
those become like
Hate you.
informational too. Like it's like those stupid websites now where it's like, oh, let me try and find information about this, and then like an AI voice starts and like it's some sort of like canned mechanical thing. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, and the only thing you don't get is what you came for.
Yeah. Or like I don't like trust the information because it's clearly not well researched. It's like just something that they gathered online rather than someone with actual experience.
Yeah, I think somebody called it the Microsoft TechNet for the rest of the internet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's so true. I don't know if you guys ever use that, but
No,
have
I
you ever
never
looked for
used
like how do you do something on Windows and it's always Microsoft TechNet? Have you tried reinstall? Like, shut up!
No.
Every time something's not working, my first response isn't to restart and reinstall Windows. Like, get out of my face.
Yeah. Unplug it and plug it back in. See if that works.
Yeah, some big long-winded answer from Patel that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
And he always has to thank you first. Thank you for your shut up!
I hate you.
Alright. So I'm trying something new. I'm going to build the foundation and then put the base on top of it. Because I'm tired of... Because you guys were making fun of my base, calling it... What'd you call it? Gaza Strip?
That's because the starving people, but...
Yeah, there's that part too, but you weren't wrong.
The looks.
You weren't wrong.
Okay. Good, we're going to upgrade. Upgrade to downtown Ukraine.
Thinking Poland.
Poland, all right. Nice.
If it's good enough for Troy Francis, it's good enough for me.
Absolutely.
No,
Warsaw.
that date's gone. Ryan is moving into Romania.
Roll.
I hear there's some property for cheap. Fire sale.
Go to an auction, get some Bugattis.
Which it's funny, it's like the circle of life, because I remember that. People forget that. That's how he got them. He bought them for like pennies on the dollar from some police auction.
No, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I remember those things. Those are awesome.
Police auction Bugattis.
Yeah, he did some, because typical him, he has to brag about it. It's like, only chumps pay full price for anything. I'm like, he's not wrong, but...
Yeah, it's the way he presents it. It's always...
Yeah. But hey, you know what they say? If you're not prepared to end somebody's entire bloodline, then don't start nothing. Or wait, how do you say it? I gotta go look it up. The way you had it.
Yeah,
something.
It's in your commercial, so...
I know, I gotta go pull it up right now, because I can't remember how he said it. It's like the lamest part of it, but it's my favorite part, is that fucking quote, man. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Don't start something you weren't prepared to finish. I know it's not funny, but for me it's the funniest part of that whole thing.
What, him saying it weird?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't start something you weren't prepared to finish. It's just... I've watched that video. I don't ever watch my own stuff. I've watched that video 9 times, and I still smile.
Little chuckle.
Oh, man.
He led by example. He went the criminal route. He even went to jail for it. He started. He finished.
Let's see. Time to remove.
He was prepared to end the court system's entire bloodline.
By David Williams. No, I don't need custom graphics. Damn.
Oh, man, you got people asking you for
Damn
business things in your chat? That's
Damn
awesome.
bots. I'm sure it's just a bot. Hey, I can give you custom graphics here. Yeah,
They're
no
always on my
thanks.
Twitter telling me their ass is in the bio.
And then you usually...
I actually clicked one. Their ass isn't in the bio. It's just a link to some scam
What?
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's better. It used
That's
to be
false
there was a time when
advertising.
Ryan would receive porn links.
I know. I miss those.
Dude, that
days.
was one other thing I used to love doing, where I go in there and I'd start responding to them as if they're real commenters. It's like, glad to see I've helped you with your relationship or whatever. And then people in the chat would, you realize that's a porn bot, right? Until finally somebody else had to explain. Yeah, I think that's the joke, sir. It was like a nice battle between normies and autists.
Wasn't there some people like, hey, I can help you with your engagement? Did you just send them Goatsy?
Oh yeah, I did that once.
Oh, okay.
If it looks like a bot, I'll send that. If it's like a real person, sometimes I just tell them thank you, but no.
I see.
I
Depends
got
on
one of
how
those this morning,
genuine
and I was
it
just like,
feels like,
yeah, he's like, I want to help you grow your channel. And all he had on his thing was video editing. I'm like, I don't need video editing, but thank you.
I'm a master editor. Let me show you.
Or it
my-
could be like Clary and go on a rant.
I guess it's just so ubiquitous. I have a hard time feeling strongly about it.
Yeah. Damn it. I need so much iron. I hate it.
Dude, why won't they let me? I just found out if you right-click, you can build continuously. I've been
yeah.
sitting here like individually selecting it every time, like
Oh,
an idiot.
That is nice when you're doing the foundations and stuff.
For some reason, it's not letting me build foundations here.
Oh, the building, yeah, the foundation building can be a real pain in the ass sometimes.
It's finicky.
Like, oh, it's not too tall, or oh, it's overlapping with an item of some sort.
Yeah. Oh, I lost chat. I opened up
Any
ticket for
stuff.
pennies. Yeah. Rolo called this. Man, I should have put that vasectomy tweet out. I'd still be getting clout. Like, damn him. It was just perfect.
It was.
Right place, right person, right time, right bait.
Yeah. It's anti-humanist to say that. Like, give me a break. Or like it's
See, that's what... That must bother you, though. It's kind of like how I always have to have people asking me about Myron. Like when you see people who are Catholic or Christian and they just sound stupid. You're like,
Yeah.
stop helping.
Yeah. It does. I can't think of a recent example, but
Oh, there's...
it is annoying sometimes. What it's like, or like one thing that always gets me is the one like when they quote the whole thing about lust, like, oh, when you look at a woman with lust in your eyes, you've already committed a sin. Like, oh boy.
Thought crime.
Yep.
I
Or, you
like
know,
this stuff,
the
man.
constant like trad conning, white knighting.
Maybe I'll just try building it as a roof then? No, it won't let you. I don't know what to do then. I got this big chunk of area here that just won't let me build nothing. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm thinking. I got a plan. I'll put some stairs here instead. Oh, I can't. Let's make that a garden or something, then I don't know.
Being invaded by angry pals.
AI led to videos of ChatGPT generated articles written by artificial voice. Well, that's the thing. That was always there. The only difference is now, instead of having some Southeast Asian like guy doing setting it up, it's that there's a bunch of high school kids setting it up. It's kind of crazy when even your industry of like cheap knockoff content is being displaced by AI, but here we are.
A Lambo. How dare they? Dare they hear my Lambo? All like half of my pals have like ran away.
What? You need their help, man. They can't be running away from you. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like Ark, where you can't have it go too far away from a foundation, otherwise it
Yeah.
won't work. Okay. Get it now.
I'm gonna get Lambo to a bed here.
Dude, I'm gonna have the coolest base ever. You guys are gonna be so jealous, you have no idea.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna wish you were me.
Taj
You're gonna wish you were me with my 4 hours of game time.
Whatever you say, sweetheart.
And then I'm gonna get a gun. And then it's over.
I do need to make my gun.
Yeah. Aren't you
Step
supposed to be
right up,
America?
step right up, folks. A nice collection of guns right here, right now. Only for a small,
handgun.
small fee.
Handguns.
All right, that guy's taking off too much wood. Foundation.
You want the double barrel, the single shot, the pump action, the assault rifle?
I don't speak gobbledygook. I want the boomstick.
A musket, just like the founders intended.
Musket,
Oh yeah,
eh?
that's true. There's a musket as well. Yeah.
I want a blunderbuss. It sounds cooler.
Aye, matey. He's going full pirate, ain't he?
Yeah, I want it where you fill it with like like money, and you go like, "Your ass about to make change." Like that's the coolest line.
What movie was that?
I can't remember. I think it's Samuel L. Jackson talking about your ass making change. So
I saw like a cowboy episode of Cowboy Show where they stuck salt into like a.
oh yeah, rock
one-
salt.
Yeah, it's like
I guess
ooh,
they do
that
that. It wasn't
seems
deadly, but
awful. Like ooh, if
I can
could-
imagine.
I imagine it stings like hell.
Rock salt, just putting it in a wound.
Yeah. Blasted
See, what
into
we used to
somebody.
do down here is we get a shotgun shell, and then you empty out the lead, and you put rock salt in it. Then you shoot the dogs with it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
Is that
when you.
it's like a teaching thing.
No, it's like when they
Like
come
an
in your
animal
yard
cruelty
messing with
thing.
your dogs or cats or something, and
Oh,
they don't kill them, but they don't like it, and you'll never see them again.
So
can
when you're
see
not
that.
shooting holes in their chests, you just have to do that. So,
I didn't do it. Yeah,
Sure you did, Marty. Sure you didn't.
yeah.
I believe in you, Marty.
I've got a story, but it kind of makes me sad. Like, I'm not gonna say it.
Thank you.
That's a first.
I guess, yeah. Or why not say it, right? F it. No, my brother went out to like scare this dog away, and it was way off, and he was just gonna shoot it with birdshot. Well, he wasn't thinking. I mean, he was a teenager, and so he shot it with just birdshot, but he was using a single shot, full choke shotgun shell, so it had a tight pattern.
where are these
Well,
Oh.
of course, so he killed it. It just knocked it right over. Even though
Oh,
it was bird
no.
shot, it's just such a tight pattern. And he was like 16, and he was just like crying like a baby. And I was like 12, and I was laughing at him.
well, who's the real villain of this story?
Oh,
Marty. Definitely Marty.
sorry,
Emotional
you
pain.
dummy. I was like, "What'd you expect, you dummy?" Even I knew about shotguns and patterns and chokes, and it's like,
Yeah, fair.
Uh,
Okay, so it's about his
come on.
incompetence with a weapon as you laugh.
yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Not that
kinda
you murdered innocent creatures.
Oh no, it's just
Marty,
a big
how old
dumb.
was he? He was younger than you. What was he? 8, 9, 10?
Me, I was like 12.
Yeah, but the guy.
No, it was 16. you said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
that's my
mind.
brother. Yeah, he was 16. Yeah.
Never mind then.
And now it's just
Yeah.
a funny family story you bring up every now and then. Right?
That's right.
Remember that
yeah,
time
holidays.
you murdered God's creatures?
Yeah, that beautiful, like, mixed bulldog that was just out in the yard. He just wanted to have a friend. He's like, "Hey, guys, how you doing?"
Dude, that's the only other video that really bothers me when it came to animals. There was this one, you know, the ones where like the animal escapes from a predator and everybody loves it.
Mhm.
There was this seal
yeah.
getting chased by a killer whale, and it jumped onto these people's boat to escape.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, thanks, man. You can live another day." But then the Karen on there was freaking out. It's like, "Ah, it's crazy!" And she kicks the thing off, and then the whale eats it.
Oh, God, Karen.
Yeah.
You
I
seen
know.
the video of the Karen where she's driving a Mercedes on the highway and her wheel's gone, so she's just driving on the brake rotor and it's just sparks flying everywhere. Well, then it cues her from that to the pulling up to where she hit a guy in the back of the car, I guess, because of course it didn't brake good.
Jeez.
And so, anyways, the guy's like, "Yeah, get out of your car because you're obviously drinking or you're drunk or something." No, I'm fine. It's just like blonde-haired, middle-aged Karen woman.
Yeah. My husband owns
oh.
many successful businesses. The rules don't apply to me. I know the types.
Yeah,
Wait, doesn't,
my,
at the
my
end of the video,
husband's
doesn't
the
a
cow.
bunch of pills fall out, though?
Oh no, that's probably a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know who I am?
It's a genre.
husband, he's the king of the car lots around here. He owns
Yeah.
3 dealerships.
He's the third biggest Jiffy Lube dealership in the county.
Kind of reminds me of that clip from that one of those comedians, not Chris Rock, the guy who did Rush Hour with Jackie Chan.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
He was on. There's a clip
Epstein
going
Island.
around from
Chris
an
Tucker.
interview with him, and he was like, his wife and his kids. Oh, we quit our job. We're rich, and he's like, bitch, get your ass back to work. You're not rich. I'm rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich. Yeah. That's like
It's the worst
Shaq.
thing I think a lot of guys do when they infantilize their wives like that, and they just go straight to their head. Or their children too. Those are always the bad ones. Like Hassan, what's the guy's name? Hassan Piker or whatever. The podcaster that everybody just found out his dad is like a billionaire. Wait a minute, this communist is actually a rich kid who's resentful of his dad's success.
Damn, just 'cause
Say it isn't so.
they didn't
Wasn't it?
realize that.
Not Rouge V, the other guy. Sounded like
Vaush.
Rouge.
Vosh, yeah.
Yeah, Vosh.
Him too. Beverly Hills, family, rich. Yeah, all these guys are all dads are rich. I think the difference was they actually like found his dad, like the guy. Like, oh, that's him. That's his company. They always just knew his uncle was the guy from the Young Turks
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely know what you're talking about.
It's all these guys. That's why I always laughed. Every time you see a communist, I'm like, I bet you he hates his dad.
Resents his dad, yeah. Even though
And
he's
it makes
got
sense now
everything.
why they make such stupid business decisions with their YouTube channels and that. 'Cause it's like, he doesn't need the money.
Yeah, exactly.
The trust fund will cover any mistakes I make. I'll pull a Trudeau. I think we all remembered that blackface incident differently. I remember it as wholesome.
Well, to a point, I kind of get it. Like, those dads are often who are present but not present. They're
Yeah.
too busy at work with their company. And yeah,
Oh, I
can
agree.
see-
I'm just mad that like, why do we all have to suffer because he didn't want to be a
Yeah.
dad that week? You know,
Yeah.
No, you don't have to suffer. You can just ignore the content in this case.
it's hard.
Yeah, you know,
Screamed me.
Biden's excuse is he's senile and got dementia. Well, Trudeau's will be like, hey guys, I used the wrong blackface paint. I have iron poisoning from all the iron in the paint.
Dude, I don't even think it registers to him. Like this whole time, even though there is collections of videos, which I know you guys hate Canadian politics as much as American politics, but it's
Or
still
lead
funny.
poisoning, excuse me.
Every time he goes to a different city to do something as part of his like prime minister duties, there is a crowd of people calling him an ass. And like loudly to the point where the
Yeah.
RCMP is like hustling him out of the way.
He's just smiling. He's like, they love me.
It's like he's got his own
No,
roadies.
I'm-
Oh yeah, he knows they don't like him, but he always just
Yeah.
like, oh, they're just evil Trump supporters. Like he always has to justify in his head, I'm actually a good person. So I don't think he understands, and I kind of wish he was evil because at least evil people you can like appeal to their best interest or something. I think he's just stupid and naive, and he's a trust fund kid. And then I realized that's the worst. It's not evil people; it's naive, stupid people.
They're just
Well-
so disconnected.
Yeah, they don't even recognize. What do you mean? What went wrong? Yeah, 5 people died, but they were bad people. It's like
Well, if that
that's
was
not
the
how it
case-
works.
If that was the case, that wouldn't make him necessarily evil. It would make him Machiavellian.
Is it Machiavellian though? If it's like accidentally?
No, if you could appeal to their best interests, I mean.
Oh, that part, yeah. Well, dude, even evil people have incentives. Even the guy who likes murdering puppies, offer him puppies. Here, leave the country alone. Here's a sack full of puppies. Thanks, man.
No, it's like that line from The Dark Knight Rises. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, if a screenwriter wrote it, I'm with it. Oh, that's a Pikachu. He's like a tiger.
I need some strange juice from that purple drink.
Strange juice. Oh. Is that a Palworld thing, or
Yeah,
is
you
that
can
like a
make
race
it.
thing?
You can make it.
Oh, okay.
That's a Florida thing.
Florida
Gotcha.
thing. Get some of that
You see
strange
where
juice.
the Florida woman got arrested and she had the cocaine in her purse, and she's like, it was windy that day. It blew into my window. Got in the purse.
Hey,
That's funny.
gotta
For
try.
sure.
At least.
It's like some woman told the cops here that she was like a grandma and it was like a custody case. Anyway, she was she's like I was just holding the cocaine in my hand for somebody.
And yeah,
Got into
Jim,
my
I know that
blood.
one too,
Also,
where they found Vouch's porn folder. He let it leak on a live stream. Yeah, I remember that one too.
Yeah, but apparently women need to be real careful with that stuff because a co-worker of my girlfriend, she's already menopausal at 40 because she used too much cocaine in her youth.
oh, darn.
Crazy.
Dang.
Maybe she shouldn't have stuck it up her badge. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, what is with this glaring misogyny, Martin? My gosh, man. Golly gee.
Yikes.
What
They
the
just
H?
like-
Coagulant. It's meant to be stuck up your nose, not up your hoo-ha.
Yeah, hoo-ha.
It would be hilarious if you found out that crack was actually better for you.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
about-
Like, yeah, when you add diesel to it, it's actually much better for you. It cancels out the menopause chemicals.
Oh, God.
Isn't crack actually cocaine, only purified with a spoon or a lighter?
Well, it's not purified. It's like how they throw fentanyl into drugs now. Crack was they added. I can't remember what they add to it. Something else to make it easier, like more. Is there a word for it, like bioavailability for cocaine? I don't know.
More
Yeah, it's
drug,
kinda
more
like-
drug-tastic.
Yeah,
It's like the way that Ryan said that plants have a double wall and then meat's single wall. So this is, more like your meat of the drug, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's
There we
Silver
go.
Bishop in chat? Hey, how would you describe that crack cocaine's more crackability than coke?
Yeah, but
It's
if
more
I'm not
crack-a-lacking.
mistaken, it was to get the impurities, to get that stuff out, they would put the cocaine on a spoon or whatever it is, and then light it up, then heat it up with a lighter, and when it cooled down, it made a crackling noise
Oh,
after the liquid, and that's
See?
why it's called crack.
that's what I figured. I
it's
figured it was like snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh yeah, 70s kids were raised off of those cartoons. Honey Crisp was already taken by a different version of heroin, so
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Gen Xers are laughing their ass off right now.
Ooh, Shadowbeak.
be quiet. I'm a Gen Xer. No,
Really?
no, I'm not. I'm
gonna
a
try it.
millennial. Yeah, I got confused. I thought you were talking about like a Gen Z or a millennial.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm way off.
Although the like it's all weird. Those don't really work as good demographics anyway. Somebody was even mentioning all that Gen Xers are is like boomers who missed out on the baby boom rush, and they're like at the tail end where they're bitter. And then Zoomers are just millennials that missed out on all the cool early internet millennial stuff. And I'm like,
Oh.
I can see it.
Yeah. My
Take
brother's
a millennial, take
Xer,
away
I guess.
Goatsy, and yeah, you got a Zoomer.
Oh, that's boring.
So boring. Not
Yeah,
enough
I mean, they
support.
miss the joy of having brand new internet, wild west, and then like
Yeah. Just going to see Homestar Runner every week when you're like, what part of the picture can I click on to make an animation? I don't
No,
know.
that
Let's
was
find
fun.
out.
Early days of Flash. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Flash animation.
They put Homestar on YouTube. It's not the same.
No, you can't have it like that.
Shadowbeak has been caught.
You got
Hallelujah.
a shadow big damn.
Is that one a really
Yeah.
good one?
Yeah.
I'm on the sanctuary.
Dude, my base is just a big hunk of wood, but it's lit. Fam.
It's my hunk of wood. Aw, damn it. Why did I not? I've gotten too strong. I can't kill. I can not kill.
There's gotta be a way I can put more foundation here.
By the way, Dave, you can increase your capture chance if you throw the sphere at their backs.
Oh yeah, if you get a back bonus.
Yeah.
Can be hard sometimes.
Wait, what do? You have to spear a guy in the back, and then he'll give you
No,
better
the
poke
sphere.
money?
Sphere.
Oh, the sphere. You hit him in the back, it does better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
increases their
You can
your
get a
capture
back
chance.
bonus.
Ooh. Look at me. I'm learning all kinds of neat PAL skills. Not enough support. I just added a bunch of support. What's wrong with you people? You know what? It's the tail
It's
end
a-
of my thing.
It's
Whatever.
a group. Self-help group.
Oh,
Where a chickadee?
another stairs up here.
Weird. Light maneuver was that?
But they have this weird thing with the sanctuaries. As long as you're on a flying mount, you're technically not committing a criminal activity. But as soon as you step foot on the ground on these sanctuaries, you're committing a criminal activity.
But if the PDF actually sees you, don't you still get a wanted thing?
Yeah, if they see you, you get a wanted thing. But when you're flying, for whatever reason, it decreases the
You're
chance. Of
technically not setting foot on the.
Yeah.
Wait, there's polka cops?
Yeah. The PAL Defense Force.
Wow. I'm doing my part. Are they like Starship Troopers? Is this like Pokemon fascism?
Maybe.
Actually, it kind
That'd
of
be
is.
lit.
There are journals spread across. I mean, you read all of them. There's a guy who did it on YouTube, and it's kind of this entire thing with different factions. And one of them is like the Greenpeace faction of the Palworld.
Oh, yeah, that's the Free PAL Alliance, right?
Yeah, the second boss as well, the leader.
Yeah, Willy.
Man, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like a horrific story, but you just didn't know
Yeah, it actually is.
there was like a genocide.
PAL genocide.
Now I'm getting into this game.
Even one of the
Deepest
there's even corrupt cops as well.
Evil, corrupt cops! And Dirty Harry's gonna clean up the streets, but he wrecked half the city? For Pokemon?
That would be cool.
Bro!
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it and I'll put it in the Discord to the link to the channel,
Oh, can I
to
catch
the
these
video.
things? Oh no, I don't think I can.
Just can't quite get this one to snap on these places here. Why not?
No. Hey, don't attack me. Attack my pal. Come on, go. Go Fox Sparks. Body him. Oh no. Oh no.
Large electric egg.
That looks dangerous.
Let's put stairs on this one. What's it saying? Not connected to... It was connected to a structure. Not enough support.
Yeah,
Guess that's the end of my base. Alright, fair enough. Oh, wait.
The building mechanics are still a bit wonky.
I'll figure it out. Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
Nope. You guys have no idea. This hardliners, dude, get out of my way. I'm building. They don't destroy your base. They just try to mess you up, right?
Yeah. Get out of here. Darn it.
Okay, 7 technical manuals.
Jesus.
If you have a increased chance of finding technical manuals, the sanctuaries, the chests on the sanctuaries, they have them. But just the regular ones, the bronze ones.
Okay, not the super big ones.
No, those are only found. I think I found 1 or 2 once in ice caves in my personal playthrough, my solo playthrough.
You know what I'll do? We're gonna destroy these ones. We'll make these into stairs.
But if you go through each sanctuary, like there's an average between 6 to 8, more or less, technical manuals per sanctuary you can find.
Wow.
So if you do all 3 of them, you can have somewhere between 24 to, god damn it, math, 32 technical points you can add to it. So
Wow.
and they spawn regularly enough. So each day, by the way, each day the chests respawn. That's right.
Interesting.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So if I take out my PAL thingy here, does my whole base get destroyed, or because I want to put it on top of some foundations?
Yeah, when you decommission it, you will get the thing again because you last stream you already did it once and you got the entire text that explained everything that happens when you decommission your come on, what's it called again? Your PAL box.
Gotcha. All right, maybe I'll just work with this. I need some torches in here too.
But I don't know what happens if you decommission it and rebuild it fast enough. Maybe it doesn't have any effect.
Oh, I can't afford that. All right, so we'll put all of the base's stuff in here.
How's this handgun ammo not done yet? You pieces.
Oh, I'm hungry. I didn't even notice. Thanks for pointing that out, Jim. I've been sitting here at 1 health and starving for like 90%
Oh
of this game.
no. I'm hungry
Haven't even
too.
hit yet? Oh god damn it!
Well, no, they can't get around my massive giant base.
Ooh.
I should have looked you up and shot you just to check if it was possible.
Good luck finding me. I'm on the 3rd floor, right
The
by
base-
the foyer.
No,
The base of
I
the
know
base.
if friendly fire is on. If it,
I don't think
if
I
they have
did.
it here.
I don't think I enabled it on the server.
Besides, if it's fire, it's not friendly. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Oh.
God damn it!
With broken, that is true. I also have broken armor. But you know what? It's fine. I don't need it right now.
Gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is by the guy who wrote the book on frame. God damn it!
Dude, the frame of the house is amazing.
I swear every time.
See what he
we've been-
did there?
Marty, shut up!
Marty, where is him? I'm gonna shoot him. Ooh, rocket ammo.
So weird. I got some random spots here that just don't let me build anything on them, but there's no reason why.
Let's see if I can sell off some goods to the merchants. Wandering merchants. Come here, boy.
Is there torches you can put on the house? Like, can you light this thing or no? I guess a campfire and a cooking pot.
Yeah, there are torches in the technology tree. You need to...
Maybe I'll just do that.
the first one is at level 6, mount the torch.
Oh, that's what that means. Right. Signs are good. Signs are really good. Celery gloves. Cool. Tropica. Tundra. Sandbags. Bear traps. A gate! Ooh. A limfuck machine gun. Oh, lift muck. Sorry.
Limb. Yeah. That's normally what they do.
Like that. Wall torch. That's what I want. All right. And then heat resistance pelt armor, mount welded houseplant set, poison arrows, fire. Oh, a fireplace. Can I do anything with that? Yeah. A heater. Beats it gold. Carpet. Yeah. A gigasphere. That sounds good. A breeding farm. Bro! Cement! I could have made cement stone structures? Dude. I'm in the end game now, man.
Exactly.
You guys have no idea what you've
soon
unleashed.
I'll have a handgun. And bullets for the handgun.
Good luck. I got a stone wall. You can't shoot me. Look at that. So I need to get a bunch of rocks. Houseplants. Oh, I need a lot of stone. I need a lot of rocks coming up. All right, let's do the repair bench, the workbench. This will be my workspace.
That was weird.
I think the structures are not linked to the base. Oh, is that what that is? All right, fair enough. I need more stones. What do I need? Stone pit? I need more stones for a stone pit. Let's go get some rocks, boyos. Or maybe I need to fast travel to my old base. Do you think the old base might have all the stuff?
What for?
Or does it?
stone?
Does the
or-
inventory shared?
It's not. No, it's not shared between bases. It's whatever
Gotcha.
you have in like chests within that circle.
Gotcha.
Our PAL box is shared, but everything else isn't.
That I can work with. My friends! Hello, everybody! Oh, dude.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
Hello, pals.
I walk in, there's like 500,000 eggs and wool everywhere. Jeez, these guys.
They're hard at work for you.
Yeah, but none of my... I don't have enough storage, I think, is the problem.
That would be weird. You have about, what was it again? 9,999 items per square.
Yeah. I gotta be more deliberate about how I store stuff. IRC was lit. Oh, dude. AIM, Instant Messenger, IRC, all of that stuff. I remember it. Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, people with weird channels. Weird groups.
And it was so rudimentary. It wasn't polished like today, so you had to kind of use your imagination to make anything interesting. Where's my other base? That one.
True.
Artisan and work slave. Come on in. Ooh, yeah, that is one of travel points.
And then quick travel to here again. This is great. So I overload with stuff. I take the quick travel, and my chest is right there. Let's pick up all these. Oh, get this.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Was reading an interesting, or listening to an interesting article where, like, for Xbox, I've been pushing that Game Pass a lot, and apparently some people's contracts are based on game sales, but like not on Game Pass, stuff. So some people are getting mad because some of the incentives that they were promised, like they're getting a lot less.
Oh, I see. So if you sell so many things, Xbox gives you X perks or pays you
Yeah.
so much or whatever.
Yep,
God damn it. Ryan is being overzealous again.
but none of that counts.
Oh, you've seen my base, have you?
None of that counts on subscriptions. So I think I think some of the movie people are having problems with that too. It's like streaming and
dick
stuff
move, man.
kind of gets around that too.
Pirate Bay is going to make a comeback. I just have a
Yeah.
feeling.
Oh, I don't know if you heard about this. This is anime related too.
Oh, where they
So,
shut down...
Funimation, and like there's a lot of like people Crunchyroll bought them, and they basically said, oh, if you own stuff from Funimation, well, yeah, that's gone. Too bad.
Which is crazy. Like, how much
That's
is that gonna cost them? And how much did they save by spending all that extra money?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I assume they're gonna get sued, but I could be wrong. But, I mean,
I can see that.
like a class action lawsuit. Like, you bought the company, but you're not gonna carry over any of the ownership
Dude.
from the other company.
That would be
Crazy.
hilarious if the streaming wars ended because like some anime guys got denied their
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star TV
Yeah.
show.
Yep, exactly. Like Doki Doki Literature Club, I owned it. I owned all of it.
Also, I want to do it, but no.
That nerd
Not gonna.
rage.
Aw. Thanks for not breaking my base.
No, I was
Wait a
about
minute.
to
Why is there
shoot
wood
you.
everywhere?
Some leashing.
I think some of your parts broke down. Some of your foundations.
That's weird.
Is it out? Was it outside of the circle?
No, it's inside the circle.
Okay. That shouldn't have broke.
Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. All right, I think one more move of stuff, and I'll have everything here, and I can start getting all this stuff going. Anime torrenting is pretty big, but it's on MIA, not the Pirate Bay. Oh, really? I did not know that. Which it makes sense, because you know how hard it is to find anime anywhere? Like, I'm trying to find Giant Robo. It just doesn't exist anywhere. I can't buy it. I can't rent it. Can't pirate it. It's like, did it just disappear? It's one of the best animes that has ever existed. And it's like, nobody's ever heard of it.
Is it actually written as like that? Giant Robo?
Yeah, Giant Robo the
Well,
animation from 1992.
Yeah, 1992 till 2003, I think it was.
Oh,
All right, sounds like it's lunchtime pretty soon, so I have to end it here in a minute.
Is it? Because the one I'm looking at only
The
has
night
7
the Earth
episodes.
stood still. Yeah.
But I could
Oh,
be-
yeah, dude. You guys don't know the pain of watching episode 5 and then episode 6 didn't come out for 2 years?
Oh God, really?
Yeah, you don't know the pain.
Wow.
Is it, Ryan, is it Giant Robo Gaiden Ginrei or Giant Robo the animation the day the Earth
The day the Earth stood still. Ginrei is one of the characters. I think they did like an offshoot of hers. I haven't watched that one. But it's great because it makes you think it's like one of those old serialized, like Spider-Man or Hulk from the 60s things.
Ryan,
But then
what do
they...
you mean it isn't available? I'm looking at it right now and it works.
Where?
It's on a streaming platform where all the new animes and all the new cartoons come out immediately.
Does it have a name or does it have to guess at the streaming platform?
I'm not gonna say it on stream for in case. I'm
Oh.
gonna DM it to you on Discord.
Oh, is that
Oh,
illegal?
thanks, man.
This is one of those illegal sites.
Like, I've got the videos, so that's not an issue, but it's just as an example I use. But it would be nice if I could get something upgraded finally past. Like, I don't know if they've ever remastered it.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
shame.
don't know. I'm gonna send you the link in the Discord DM.
I don't know if AI can ever
dude,
actually
watch it,
do
man.
that. Get to the point where it could do that well. Like,
Yeah.
you know, actually remaster something like that. Probably not. Which is a shame.
Well, I think they can actually, because somebody was doing that with some other animation. I can't remember what. They've been doing that with Star Trek 9 or DS9 as well,
Upscaling?
where they're doing the AI upscaling. And it turns out with animation, it's a lot easier because with the simplistic colors.
Yeah.
But I think it's the problem is it
Kinda
takes a
cool.
long time and it's very expensive, so you need to have some crazy nerds that spend time like they did with the Star Wars Despecialized edition.
Oh, yeah.
Which, oh man. All right, so I gotta end my stream here in a sec because
Yeah, I will too, because I'm hungry.
Ryan, I can't send you to Discord DM. I'm gonna put it in internal general.
okay.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah, don't do
it's,
DMs. I don't check DMs on most things. I'm out of. I've got 18 services with DMs, so I'm like Twitter is the easy one. Everything else, don't expect anything.
There it is.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. Turn to title. Thanks, guys, for sticking around. Let's go. Oh, Dave's leaving, so we're not going to have a chance to raid you. All right, whatever. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys on Saturday.
See you guys later too. The one person that stuck around on my channel. Good job. Good job, mate. All the way in.
Underrated.
I'll be back Sunday for more video game news.
Dave, what is your regular hour? Because last Sunday was a bit different than usual. Normally
Yeah.
it was 3.
Huh? What do you mean?
At what time do you stream normally?
I stream at 9
Oh yeah,
a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time.
yeah. +6. That means 3 p.m.
Yeah.
for us. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be the same time all the time. I think it was different. All right. See you guys later.
Yeah.